Okay.
That was crazy. I literally walked in the door and watched my Wi-Fi router go from green to red, and then now
Oh dear.
I was like, no.
Oh dear.
Okay, so who all are we missing then?
We got 6 people besides yourself here. I think we got everyone.
Antiquitous is not with us. He was the...
Spike. He's the captain.
Yeah.
I talked with him a bit before, so he gave me a general idea of what his character would do.
I presume he may have his own thing tonight.
He does. He has his wife's birthday.
Very important.
That's pretty important, yeah.
Alrighty. So, a few things to clarify with the handler. We want to know, chief among, is where is exactly the van located? And can we put that as a little rectangle on the map?
Yes. Let me get a drawing utensil.
Turn you up because you're really quiet. And there we go.
Can you see that green square?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna put a little black rectangle. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's where the van's located.
Yes.
The second question I had, listening over the last session, it sounded like what you said is in the back of the van there was a large lead-lined container, and then next to it was the computers
I
with
cannot see that.
more lead shielding. Is that the case, or was it just the computer?
That is the case. If you imagine the area kind of divided into two sections,
What does that say?
I'm trying to think of a stage direction here. So from the back doors of the van, you open them up.
Spot.
The first thing
Shit.
you would encounter is two chairs that face two sets of computers. Then past those computers is a large lead-lined case with sort of a frame installed above it. And the case has a some sort of lid, and the way it works is something, if the lid opened up, then the object would slide up and be held in the frame and slide down and close. When you entered
Okay.
the van, the case was closed. From what you could tell, some sort of possible safety failsafe had been triggered. What was your sort of instinct?
We also wanted to know what exactly was the size of this glowing cube that we've seen. Bigger than an airplane?
It's the size of a small building, like a small gas station.
Okay, so
So it wasn't inside the van.
damn
No.
big. Okay.
The
That would
cube
be
appeared
interesting.
above the van. Lightning shot out from the van and hit the cube. The cube then like made a bad sound, and then sort of fell sideways out of the sky, landing at its current location.
So is there an
it's-
antenna on top of the van?
There were no antennas or really exterior fixtures from what you can tell.
Interesting. Okay. So we haven't actually taken a look at what's inside the box in the van. But considering the people who stumbled out the back of the van, are they in like Seaburn gear, looking to do anti-radiation, or?
They do not look to be into radiation. They are wearing the same helmets the guards are wearing. They're wearing sort of mechanics jumpsuits with some sort of reflective foil, like you kind of similar to aircraft mechanics, and that looks more like heat and like insulate electrical resistant than like sea burn or gas or anything like that. It's not airtight.
Okay.
I think what's up the table, there was some confused discussion about whether to set off a thermite grenade in the van.
I thought we already did that
Okay.
to destroy the computers.
Oh, just on the computer side?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. That seems more clear. Okay. Then yeah, the computer side of the van is all melty. I don't know off the top of my head how long thermite grenades last.
Long enough.
Yeah,
Right.
it sort of depends on, because there's a couple of different kinds. They can last upwards of like 60 seconds, but generally it's a fairly quick burn.
6.5 seconds.
Gotcha. In my head,
How
I
big
was
of an
like,
area?
yeah.
Pretty much directly underneath the grenade melts the slag. This is not like a explosion of tannerite. This is the thing becomes a unfathomably hot chunk of searing metal, and any metal that it comes in contact, kind of like Alien, where the acid drips down and keeps going on through. You set this on top of a hood of a vehicle, and it burns its way through.
Are we on? Is the van on blacktop by chance?
Yeah, it's on essentially aircraft blacktop.
Oh, that's not good.
It smells.
Well,
No, because
that'll
350
be someone
degrees,
else's
that's not on
problem.
fire. Because it could light a lot of shit on fire. Because
Oh, dear.
it melts at really low temp, like 365.
Yeah, I would say the
So-
tires are kind of liquid attached to the asphalt at this point.
Well, it also went through some sort of electronic burst or something as well. So who knows?
So we may have a big hole around the bottom of part of the truck.
Slight correction. Slight correction on what I said earlier. The AN M14 incendiary grenade burns between 30 to 45 seconds at 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh boy.
Toasty.
So this would have burned through and be fairly cool now because you guys hit the van, checked it real quick,
Right.
but
Quick question.
then hit the
So,
firefight, then came back.
when the van shocked the cube out the air, is that when we lost comms?
That's when you lost comms and it jumped up in power to that high frequency psychic sonic burst thing.
Yeah.
It up tempoed
Okay.
at that point and then deactivated once you pierced the van with bullets.
I got a sneaking suspicion that these guys weren't actually trying to invade the base and do stuff, and they probably didn't need to get shot. But I'm gonna keep that to my own damn self.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck happened was their fault regardless.
Exactly.
I mean,
they got shot because they started shooting back. They were prepared to go down
summon
shooting.
aliens.
Whatever they were doing was important enough for them to not be caught for questioning or at all.
Yeah.
Because the one guy shot his friend or other teammate in the back.
Alrighty.
Correct.
So, okay. So, all right. I would like to have one group. So we heard a scream last I heard. Where was that at? Directly north or closer towards the cube?
It was towards the direction of the cube.
Okay.
West.
Yes. You do not have line of sight to the cube except for like a faint glow coming from that direction of green light. There's enough miscellaneous airplanes between you and it to not have line of sight.
Hey, Gear, where is the snowplow?
It should not be
In the hangar
far.
at Marple.
Yeah, it should not be far away. It's in one of the hangars to your east, like 15
Is
or
it,
17.
It's like a
'Cause
genuine
I
snowplow,
kinda
or is
wanna-
it like a?
It's a deuce and a half snowplow blade.
Does it have a turret on it?
It's got a
Say
bed you
again?
can stand in and shoot your gun from.
Yeah, Darren, you up for a road trip? Actually, no. Someone should drive because I don't drive shit.
I can drive pretty well. I'm just
But you can't shoot and drive though. Well, I can shoot. But
Are we
I don't
really
have- I
driving
don't have
towards the fucking cube?
Yes. Do you want to try running away
I
from
have
once
no
we get
desire to
there?
approach that thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well,
I don't think that's a good fucking
you want
idea
to
either.
you want to leave
Hey,
her out there by herself?
No, look, I'm gonna do it. All I'm saying, if I fucking die, y'all stay away from my sister.
Wait, you have a
No
sister?
comment.
That'll be a
Shouldn't have
very
said that.
easy promise
Straight
to
up.
keep.
There you go. Motor pool marked on map.
Okay.
All right.
Whoever's going, let's go get that truck and go
Who,
see what's up.
Who has decent drive?
I have 60, so I'll do it.
And we can't need you on the gun though. Does anyone else have drive?
I have 40 in drive,
All right.
but I'm not sure. My character might
If
need
you're-
convincing.
Are you guys planning on doing anything insane?
No, I'm just
No.
planning on heading in that direction, seeing if we can find her quickly,
Well, yeah,
and getting the fuck back.
Okay.
yeah. I'm only
Maybe
asking.
getting eyes on the cube if possible.
I'm
but
only asking because
At
if
a
we're just
distance.
driving normally and not doing any insane maneuvers, a 10 will work.
Yeah.
Well, since
because
there's
we're
an alien
not
cube
full on
over
needing any
there,
fancy driving doesn't
we
mean
really have
we
a
won't
little
need
more
any
than
fancy
10.
driving.
Yeah.
I doubt
That's,
the cube
not
is planning on
expecting
getting
it.
zapped out of the sky either, but here we are.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. I'm just saying, like, if push comes to shove and all of our drive guys are gun guys, then we can actually have a non-gun guy
Oh.
drive. Yeah.
And I'm the
That's what I was thinking,
non-gun
the
guy,
non-gun
so
guy,
I
yeah.
guess
I've-
it's stuck with
I've
it.
got a
Yeah.
drive of 40 as well, but I got like a firearms of 20. I'm a desk jockey, damn it.
Oh, you're
All
driving.
right.
Yeah,
1d4
well-
for a skill I failed,
We just
right,
we
by
just
the way?
need one. We just need one non-gun guy. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've got,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
Hey, who's the drone pilot here? Do we have one?
That'd be me.
I think they
Alright,
got redone as
Ryan
EWO.
Oh shit! Hey, yeah, do we have a drone?
Moti tosses Ryan back his bag. I got my drone in there. Little quadcopter. You only got
Alright.
like a 10-minute battery on that thing.
That should be enough. Fly over and fly
Check.
back.
Check and double
Yeah.
check to make sure the control circuits aren't burned out from that EMP.
Will do.
If not, I've got replacement boards in there that were powered down. And
The other
he's gonna
thing
start
is,
heading towards the motor pool.
I do get 70 in stealth. I could just go
I
head
don't-
that way.
I mean, if you
drone might
want to
be
try to be
faster.
sneaky, be my guest. But
Well, no. If you bring your drone with or cover me with the drone,
Drone was good for getting eyes on and doing a forward search, but let's pick up some speed. I'm at
Yeah.
Moti's
well,
coming
radio,
towards,
yeah,
going to the,
yeah.
towards the
the
motor.
radio's got fried, right?
Kind of. They're
No, it's
sort of
range
back
back
up and
up.
working.
Yeah, a couple
We
of them, they managed to be low power enough that they seem to weather some of it. They're kind of statically and seem to be more short range than they were before.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's go get the snowplow fired up.
All
You
right.
guys do
It's
that.
gonna
I'm gonna
take a
start.
couple of minutes to build pressure and lift the blade anyway.
I'm gonna start heading towards the scream. Pick me up on your way.
Wilco. Stick to the road. That way I can see you.
I give the OK sign, known by infantry,
Alright.
the little shaky hand thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out on from 17, heading towards the cube on the little the road straight up right past the. Yeah, hang on.
All right, stick with the staff sergeant.
I am the staff sergeant. Oh wait, no, I am master sergeant.
Yeah, Staff Sergeant Calhart. Stick with him.
All
You
right.
two pair work cover and fire if need be.
And
Okay. So I'll get the drone up and use it as a forward to scout the area towards the cube.
we'll wait for you here somewhere.
Well, I also want to specifically make note of the time. I want to keep track because they said we've got what, like 25, 28 minutes now till
Yeah.
they get
Yeah.
here. I want to make very sure we do not lose track of that.
Set watches 25 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And make sure we are out of the area and back in the admin building by that
Yeah,
point.
and stood down.
Yeah,
Those of us who are going to.
because I'm not going down dying for this.
No, hell no.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're
I'm not
just
gonna
going to
through
the
this and
big
get
one.
shot by the cleanup crew.
Yeah,
Not if I can help it.
So yeah, wherever this little pink square is, we'll meet you there.
Will kill. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, handler. What do you need us to roll?
So you managed to get the vehicle, start that up, and make your way over to the cube without much hassle. I would say it probably takes y'all 8 minutes or so as you guys hurry.
Oh, we're not going to the cube. We're going right over. We're just going to wait. I don't want to get too close to it. You know.
Oh, he's talking about it all together, like starting the truck,
Yeah.
us moving there, and then the beginning picked up, and then going to the cube.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, like you're heading that general direction.
All right.
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Do we see any sign of Lieutenant anywhere?
So as you guys are driving that way, the shortwave crackers on, and you hear Lieutenant Anderson's voice come over it. It says, Captain Spike has taken command from Major Jones. He is in the admin building. He sent me to watch the security cameras and guard the armory. There was a camera on the bandit unidentified aircraft. Saw 3 figures possibly in a said craft approximately 2 minutes ago.
Copy. You have Bogey on camera. 3 figures from Bogey. Our location of aircraft and bandits, or excuse me, bogies.
Roger that. I will update you if I see anything else.
Okay, so she's not
Did
actually.
So he just saw Apollo, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he's saying that he didn't know what he's talking about. The cube, you're pretty sure.
Oh,
And he saw 3 people into the cube. He can't see them, like he couldn't make out who it was, but he saw 3 humans.
3 humans enter the
okay.
cube.
Okay, I wanted.
Oh dear.
Could you see
God damn it.
uniforms?
Possible uniforms. One looked armed.
That's a private.
Copy, Captain. Be
God
advised,
damn it.
we should have additional friendlies or unfriendlies. That is unclear. Fire team or rescue Apollo should be flying in. They should be arriving at, I believe, the southern gate here in 18 minutes.
Roger
Copy.
that.
18 minutes. Apollo on target.
Roger that. All personnel that we've accounted for so far or have been told to stay inside the secure admin building.
Copy. We'll go check out the cube. Over.
Healing.
Are we all loaded into the? Are we all
Call
loaded?
hard.
into the-
Olsen. You out of here?
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Load up.
Copy.
Holy shit.
Oh, so that's the cube, huh?
Oh.
I could not find a perfect cube, but that
Good
is the
enough.
cube.
Good enough.
That's yep. Okay. Hey, Darren, you get any more of that thermite?
Gonna need a lot more to get rid of that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, got any
We
C4
have a-
maybe?
Do we have a gun on this truck again, or no?
Do we have a nuke?
No.
Just you.
The truck is
No,
not.
I'm just up there with the M60.
Did anyone
looking
bring
at
their
this
pocket nuke?
Well, now that you mentioned it,
Can we have a Davy Crockett?
All right. So
I left my
there's some alien
W54 at
shit.
home. Sorry.
Simple.
Oh, boy.
Really, we just need to find out whoever they're producing steam to power this thing and stop it.
They're making steam to spin something. We can blow it up.
Pretty much. Just find the exhaust and get a banana.
Boilers to begin
Yeah,
to explode.
Where's the corn cob? I need a corn cob to build
Alright,
a
Like
tire.
crazy advanced aliens.
Alright.
However, I'm a monkey with an M60.
All right, keep that 60 pointed at that fucking alien device
Yeah.
while
And
we
away
search
from
the-
us.
Baron's like finger on the trigger. He's ready to go. Like it.
Wait,
looking
oh
at it,
shit!
looks like
Hang on.
any second
Darren's
he's
at
ready to
one.
light something the fuck up.
Darren's at one point, right? From breaking
Oh
point.
yeah, no, he's on fucking edge. He's like
It's-
ready
it
to
is-
give the people a
I
great
I
welcome
kind
to
of
Earth.
chalked up
So-
destroying the device as kind of negating the fact that there was a UFO and the whole Sandy plus or minus. So I'm not making out do a sand wall yet for the UFO existing.
Now, for what's inside the UFO, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Of course the UFO exists. It was some DARPA people. This is some experimental aircraft.
Clearly.
Yep.
Yes.
Obviously.
So, question about this cube as we're looking at it.
Mhm.
Is there a door?
Yes, the central kind of shadow opening of constantly moving smoke looks like a door.
Oh boy.
Sergeant? I'm not going in there.
I don't think any of us are. But
Oh, come on, anyway. Gonna live forever.
Baron's gonna stand up and dismount and head towards it.
I'm going with
Oh,
Darren.
brother.
Alrighty.
Off the bathroom.
Darren, hand me that thermite. Will you?
Yeah, here. Pinch him.
Okay.
I want a thermite grenade.
Wave to the
Okay.
camera.
Hi. We're the monkeys here. They expect you ship.
I'll hang back and
Yeah,
defend the vehicle.
Reinbach, no. Go. You are gonna go with Callhart. He's taking a look around and
What the heck?
looking for other human survivors.
Yeah, get that
Go
drone
with
in
them,
the
cover
air.
it.
I
back.
look at my pistol. I look at your M16s.
I've also got a pistol, Airman. Don't worry about it.
Get that drone in the air so we can just make sure nothing's gonna.
That was my
fly
plan.
around or-
Use the drone
You got
to
about
scout.
5 minutes left. Yeah, use drone to scout. Stick with Callhart. Call it. Let them know where people
All
might
right.
be at.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head around the door. Walk up to it and poke my head around the door and say hello. We're there.
Room
We're friendly.
service.
Okay. As I guess let's say you put your hand with first. It
Oh,
feels okay if slightly humid compared to the dry air outside. You
sauna.
go a little deeper and put your head in, and you realize the kind of smoky like shroud is essentially paper thin and kept in place somehow. As you stick your head in, you see a sort of large room, single room, at the back of which you see 3 figures, which I'm going to let you decide if you want to speak after I describe who they are. There appears to be the DARPA liaison officer. He's standing next to Private Carlos. Carlos has an M16. And then there seems to be Lieutenant Shannon kind of huddled in a ball against a wall.
Oh.
Evening, sir.
Fuck.
He turns around and he sees you, and the officer and the agent says, "Oh, good, more help. Get in here. We need more hands."
Sure looks like that.
I'm gonna
Damn
hang
shame
back a
about
little
the rest
bit.
of you
and,
boys.
I'm gonna hang back a little bit and just get ready to cap both the private and the liaison.
Motier is going to whisper to you, watch my back.
I got you.
And he's going to go up. So what
So-
seems to be the problem, sir?
Quick question about like this door thing, right? Is it possible to stand in the doorway and be able to watch inside and outside, or does like the structure of the thing prevent that?
It seems to be preventing any sort of light and sound from getting to it, because as they're
I wanna be-
conversing, no one on the outside hears the conversation that he's having.
Okay, and we can't see anybody in there. All we know is that he stuck his head in right now.
Yes.
Okay, so all we see is him sticking his head through the door. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm going in with him.
Okay.
I have a weapon ready, just in case.
So,
And a
Lieutenant,
thermite in
what's-
case you're gonna blow the door open. So
Thermite's always good. Personally, I would not recommend standing in the doorway.
oh, no, not in the
Because-
doorway. We're on the other side, just in case. Cause
No,
yeah,
but for those who think and
Yeah,
stand
yeah,
in the
yeah,
doorway, poke my head in, poke my head out, what might just happen is the door decides to
Womp.
close.
yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, no.
So
Okay, so
Modi's gonna go ahead and walk up to the LT. What seems to be the problem, sir?
yeah, let me get you into the other page. I remember how to do this correctly.
You said Shannon's on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shannon seems to be like very much in
Catatonic.
non-threatening posture. She seems somewhat still there. She's just being quiet, like she's been told to or something.
right.
Carlos is kind of in a sort of guard position over her with the M16.
And I'm
Okay,
going.
the one who actually responded was the DARPA guy.
Yes.
Okay. All right,
The other
I'm
two are
going to,
almost going.
I'm gonna move closer to the lieutenant, to Shannon, just so I could take the private out first if I have to, and then DARPA. If this goes south,
Yeah,
private's
that
fine.
is a good question. Handler, does the DARPA liaison have a weapon in his hands?
The DARPA guy does not have a weapon in his hands. He does have a sidearm from your men.
And did he have one of the MP5s earlier?
He did not.
Okay.
No, he did have that weird radio though on his hip.
Yeah, he had a long range radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what is up with the LT there in the corner, sir?
She was having some trouble
Uh-oh.
with orders. She's just taking a break. We have some work to do here.
All right, lay it out for me.
So we have a ongoing treaty with the owners of this particular class of spacecraft. They seem to have engine trouble, and we are here to provide mechanical assistance and first aid. Do you understand? As he says the words "understand," I need you guys to make a charisma test.
Roll
So-
20 or what?
Yeah. So yeah, 1
Raymond got a failure.
All of us?
just the people inside
Aaron
this room
got
that can hear
success.
him speak.
Okay.
Hold on, it's not a 1D. Is it? Yeah, it's not a 1D20 there.
No,
Also.
it's a D100.
Oh. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the
Just
the
rolling- you're rolling
just
charisma,
raw
yeah.
charisma.
Yep.
So, is there any like effect on me as this happens?
If you failed, I shall describe it to you.
I succeeded. I'm gonna be really honest. If I feel like someone trying to get into my head and worm his way in there, I'm just holding down the trigger.
Ew.
Oh, jeez.
Thing is, what does that sound like?
Wait, did you go inside with the 60?
Yeah, he
I
did.
believe I did. Yeah.
Oh, Olsen,
Fair.
I can't see what happened to you.
He put roll
Well,
slash.
hang on.
didn't-
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
the slash is in front of the roll, not
I
behind
thought he
it.
got like
I forgot.
like a 99 or something.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
what?
No, it wasn't like that. Can I I make this
Didn't-
text
You
bigger?
put your sheet in, didn't you?
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
54. Is that below your
Charisma
charisma?
is on your sheet.
It should if it's your thing you're aiming for is your charisma times 10. So if you're below that
Five.
number, so you're trying to get below 50, so you failed.
Yeah.
Where's my charisma?
So we got
There's the only one
Darren.
who
Darren
succeeded.
succeeded. The
Yeah,
other,
Darren
the other two
succeeded.
failed.
Motier and Olsen failed. Motier and Olsen, what he just asked you seems entirely reasonable. This is what any good Samaritan also
I got
would
70
do
for my charisma, though.
is help someone who's having engine trouble.
What?
Hold on, I have 70 for my charisma.
Oh, then you succeeded.
Then you can,
Wait, sure, we want to help him with the engine trouble. Thing is, it
and,
looked like we also caused their engine trouble.
Darren, you say that?
No, that's
Yeah.
Motier.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Darren, you succeeded. That just sounded like word salad. You have no idea what in the world this agent guy is talking about. And this
I'll
seems
go get AAA
extremely
for ya.
weird.
So he says something. I looked at the group. Someone else in this little group here speak.
Yeah. And then
Are they
Motier,
all-
you can say that line. Yeah.
Montier sounds normal to me, right?
Yeah, Motier just sounded normal, but you, in essence, what he just said a normal sentence, but because you didn't understand the agent sentence,
Uh-oh.
Motier doesn't make sense in context.
Okay, so I'm standing in the room, probably still near-ish the door.
hmm
I'm looking out at the group here. Montier's in front of me. He's talking to the group. And there is how many other individuals here? There's the guy we're talking to, there's the DARPA guy, there's the lieutenant, and who else?
There is the three of you, and then three of them is Terrence Shannon, the DARPA guy, and Private Collis.
Okay. And where I'm standing, is there sort of an angle I'm at where I can see through the DARPA guy into the lieutenant, or through the lieutenant to the DARPA guy? I mean, not the injured lieutenant, the other guy we're talking to, the one with the word salad.
The lieutenant has not spoken. The agent just would sounded. He's in the middle. Carlos is standing kind of behind him, slightly to the right, and Shannon's slightly off to the left, like medium off to the left, in a corner against a wall.
The DARPA guy's word salad, the other guy, who's not Shannon, is armed. Right
Is
now.
armed, yes.
Yep.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out, like, how the mechanics will work for this, because I'm gonna be honest, with the situation I'm in, we're in an alien spaceship, some guy just walks up to my buddy and goes, blah, 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 and
And then
my
your
buddy
buddy goes,
responds as if something's totally normal.
yes.
Well, he's dying. I'm contemplating if I'm gonna kill the other armed guy just to be safe.
Oh, you just cover the DARPA guy. I got the private. I'm next to the private. We're close enough.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as the word salad happens, Montier walks up and like, oh yeah, I just raise the M60 and give him like fucking 12 rounds.
Okay.
Enclosed space, no ear
Roll it.
protection. My ears are already fucked.
Yeah.
Can
Okay, I
I
guess
do anything
private.
to try to stop this?
If you're trying to act at the same time he is, I'll have you guys do like an opposed dexterity check. This is kind of like a Wild West Quick Draw situation.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably gonna
And
shoot
then
the private.
once combat starts, you'll act in the order of dexterity.
Okay.
But the
This
thing
is-
is, right?
Yeah.
That which side? So you,
To be fair,
I'm not
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
counting
kill
this
my
as like a
people. My
surprise
people are
round.
still my people, I assume, unless the handler tells me otherwise. But I
Yes.
am going to try to put my hand up and say, Corporal, stand down.
Yeah.
Am I
Your feelings
close enough
about
to hit the
everyone
private
but
with the
the
gun?
DARPA agent haven't changed. The DARPA agent just sounds very reasonable to you right now.
Right.
Am I close enough to hit the private with the butt of the rifle?
They're about, I would say, 30 meters across the room from you, because you guys are by the front door and they're towards the back of the room.
I would also say, Master Sergeant, you also believe that he needs our assistance in getting this back up.
Yeah,
and running
I don't
because
wanna-
It's a good Samaritan thing.
No, I succeeded. So
Yeah.
Did you?
We realized he had the wrong charisma score.
I see. Okay.
no, yeah.
we
So
both
I
passed. You failed. A situation where
Fair enough. Nope. There we go. Back on track.
Yeah, that was my question too. Thank you.
so
in the private, I'm taking this DARPA guy.
I got the
Raymond's
private.
gonna hold up his hand to say, "Hey, calm down." Just gonna shoot past him if that's okay. Oh, all right.
I don't want to shoot. I want to try to. I don't want to kill the private. I want to just wound him enough he's not going to shoot. So take out of the hit his hand or hit the gun or whatever.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
That I think that's a college shot. Let's say that, and then it's just at a -20.
So I have a question. We're doing a post dexterity. Can I just muscle my way past Raymond here? Basically, just shoulder him out of the way to the ground. If he's going to try to stop me, I see him doing this. Take a strength check instead of dex.
Yeah, you can use. Yeah, what's that works in this situation. I like the reasoning.
35. Nice.
15.
Oh,
So, I'm assuming Raymond sort of gets up to, like, try to stop me. He sees me raising my weapon, and I just shoulder check him to the ground, and I'm going to put a burst into this dude in front of me.
Yeah, 15 beats 51 because I was in my mind. Raven's trying to beat you with speed, and you're trying to beat him with muscle.
Darren may
So-
not be fast, but baling hay for a long period of time does this to a person.
Yeah. Raymond, you get to his gun first, and you try to talk him down, but he just ignores you and manages to push you aside before you can effectively change the outcome.
Fair enough.
The DARPA guy is down and the private is dropping his weapon.
I still need to roll heavy weapons, I believe.
Yeah, you still have to shoot.
Is there any bonus or anything or penalty for close range here? Like, what's the situation? Within,
I would
like,
say
60 feet.
the fact that you're trying to do this quickly from the hip sort of negates the close range stationary nature of your target.
Okay,
I'm just gonna make it a break even.
there we go. 27.
nice. Very nice.
Okay, so I don't know exactly how this would works in Discord, but so you're gonna roll me 2d10. If the first
think-
dice is the first number, the second dice is the second number of, as if you're rolling a d100.
If he has the weapon in the on the sheet, I
Not
think you
have
just
weapon
click
sheet.
it.
Yeah. The
They
thing
should
is
just-
that the way heavy weapon lethality works is you need to know which dice comes first.
Oh, okay.
necessarily. Yeah.
I could just roll D100 and you take the first number and the second number.
I guess we could do that. And just add them together. Yeah, that
I'll
works.
just do 2d10. 3 and 5, that's 8.
Yeah, so you over the lethality threshold, so he does not die immediately, but he does take 8 damage. Let
Okay,
me
so
just
what do you need to
double
roll
check
for
some
my
stats
guy?
fast. Are you firing as well?
Yeah. I just want to wound the
Yeah.
private, not kill him.
Yeah. For a winning hit, yeah, just roll. Essentially, this is going to be 20% harder than a regular test.
So D20 then.
D100, and you're trying to beat your. Try and get
I
under
rolled
your.
35. So was that was
Yeah.
for the was that for a 35 I rolled, or was that for something different?
So roll your weapon skill for shooting.
So put in weapon skill or firearms or
Yeah, so roll a D100, and then you're going to compare that to your firearm skill at a minus 20% because you're doing something difficult.
Nice.
Excellent.
so
Yes, you manage a disabling shot. You kind of contemplate whether to go for the legs or for the arms, and you decide that at this angle, you just fire at Carlos's weapon itself, and the sort of shrapnel as you let off the 3-round burst shreds his hands and he drops the gun, and the gun is also damaged looking.
Alright, I want to put him on the ground quick and secure him,
Okay.
just in case.
Well, I'm still trying to find where in the world I left the stat sheet for the agent.
Oh, shit.
Because I think he's still alive. I just don't know how much.
Well, I deal with thermite. I mean, like to say goodbye. Don't know what happened. He just kind of melted.
You're also assuming he's still human.
Yeah, true.
Well, 4,000 degrees.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Private, what have you done?
Uh,
What was that last?
Private, what have you done? You just shot him.
I'm gonna put a hand
Okay.
on your shoulder and say,
The,
"You gotta go now." He wasn't speaking fucking English. I didn't hear
Yeah,
it. Fucking
no,
Olsen didn't
no.
hear it.
So-
You responded to it. We gotta fucking go now.
The agent is kind of thrown off his feet by the 30 caliber ammunition hitting him.
Oh,
A clump of black liqueur sort of lookingness
Oh.
oozes out of his wounds.
oh yeah, he's getting
and,
thermite.
And he's on the floor.
does this break any like mental spell or whatever that was on who failed?
Yes.
Yeah, Raymond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Montiel, you're like, what the fuck? And you kind of
Raymond, you
get
good now?
kind of looking out of it like people aren't supposed to be black.
Oh,
The,
jeez.
the
Well,
door,
Private, if you're gonna
Yeah.
shoot somebody, you fucking kill them and can Motir fire.
yes, you can find.
But they
Oh,
have your back.
Damn it.
Fucking misses
Yeah.
Fucking MP5.
from the defeated guards.
20%.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a desk jockey, guys.
Why is it just talking?
Uh,
Right, you took it off one of the goons,
Yeah.
didn't
So
you?
so you miss.
Yeah.
Luckily you don't hit any bystanders. Because it's not a critical failure.
Oh, there was one off though. That could have been
That
bad.
completes a round of combat. And
How do you
the
get
agent,
weapons?
You need to input, so down in equipment, you can add weapons. You put in the
Yeah, I
name.
got that in there. Yeah, I got that. M16 and the fire weight.
So then the little black box next to the
no.
name, you tick it up such that it turns into a button.
Oh. Oh, what was the damage on the M16?
D12. 10% lethality and burst.
Handler, if you do want to private your roll, it's just /GM roll, I think.
I wanted this
Slash
one to be
GR.
simple. It's fun.
All right.
Yeah, so that completes a round. Carlos is leaning on the ground, clutching his hands, screaming in pain. You see the agent stand back up, and you watch as the 4 30 caliber bullet holes in his chest slowly sew back together, and 4 rounds pop off onto the ground.
Okay, yeah, thermite time.
Would everyone list their dexterity scores, please, so I can create a total?
Dexterity.
I got a Dex
Just
of
straight
14 for
dexterity.
Moti.
Correct.
Hey, we're organizing ourselves. Ah, dang.
Dexterity is 12.
Do you want anything from those of us who aren't in the ship?
So,
Do we
so
hear the
far,
gunshots?
so good out says it. You do not hear anything. It is eerily quiet since they've entered the ship.
Okay.
Which could also be
yeah.
cause for concern.
Yeah, disregard
We
my
already
myths.
knew that the barrier stopped. We already knew that the barrier stopped sound. Like this door stopped sound. They've only been in there what?
Less than
Well,
a
the
minute.
people-
30 seconds.
Like,
People outside don't know that. The people
yeah, we
outside
don't know that.
Yeah, they've been in for maybe a minute 30 at this point.
Okay. Give them like minute and a half.
Oh yeah, pull your icons out to the things, onto the page for the people who. Can you guys see? For the people in the room, can you see the whole green mechanical room thing?
No.
Green
Yeah.
mechanical room thing.
Okay, I did not.
The
check
big
that.
diamond, big spaceship-looking diamond thing.
Okay.
Yeah. The background that's been there the whole, or
Okay.
about
Well,
half the stream now.
then I did something wrong because I meant to have 3 of you on a different page.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Your Roll20 gets real screwy with trying to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'm just going to show everyone everything.
Oh.
Oh boy.
And thus, on the seventh day,
All
God
right.
created Geiger.
Hold up, is that ticks?
I
They
see
are
these
green
icons.
glowing energy blobs.
No, sorry. The icon. So I see
Okay.
agent, lieutenant, and private, and I don't see any of
Yeah.
our tokens.
Yeah. If you want to
There's
pull
one on
just
the-
your
there's
character
a
onto the page, the
token.
3 of you.
On the bottom, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I think that was. I think Darren, which I don't think has put an image on their character sheet.
Oh God, someone's huge.
That is me.
Yeah,
That is
it's been-
Darren. I did
Oh.
not know I could upload my own character art. How does this work?
I think there's a thing in the.
In your
sheet.
character sheet on
Oh,
roll
I have
20,
to edit.
hit edit,
Holy-
and then go bio info.
I'll need to find some art for Darren.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. But okay.
Don't worry, I'm an
so-
E4. No one notices me anyway.
So I do have my token, but it doesn't let me use it. I guess I need to do different sizing.
So the agent is definitely not human anymore. That much we
yeah.
know.
No.
Of the people in the room, does anyone have a dexterity over 14?
Raymond.
Raymond does.
Okay, Raymond.
Raymond's
you
got
act,
14.
Yeah.
Raymond, you act first on this turn. You have one
Aye.
action, and in addition to that one action, you can move 3.
Oh dear, the whole background moved.
You can move 10 feet. Oh, did I move the background again?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I meant to fix this before it started, but then I had the whole.
You should set it to like map layer.
I did. I just did.
Okay.
These
I'm-
are the tiny things I double check before a session starts when I don't have.
And then
any
you forget
answers.
about them. Yep.
I'm going to take a 10-foot step back
Okay.
and
Okay.
toss one of the thermite grenades that I
I
had.
only see
was
one
given
character
to me.
token on the screen right now.
If you click your character and drag it to the page, it should spawn a token.
Not exactly working.
No.
That sucks.
Oh dear.
Fine. This annoys me.
That's roll 20. Okay, someone got one.
Okay, I'm gonna just drag it now. So we got Mortier, we got Olsen, we got
God, I can't even.
Greg.
What is that?
Wait, no, that's the rolls. We got Jake.
What is that icon?
Ah, yes, the man that people truly fear.
The
The
accountant.
giant.
Okay.
There it
I
is.
think two
It's
of
here
you
to
are
balance the
shadows.
book.
So.
Can we
Ooh,
make
spooky.
an aura for the two characters and change colors? Is that possible?
Also,
Just-
just click on them and
Uh,
click show name.
You can get, or you can just add a dot.
Yeah, either way. Because it's hard to tell who's who.
Let's see. Auras.
And blue team.
Okay, so it did work. So I do have a character token, although I can't move it. That's fine.
Let's back up a little more.
Hi.
There we go.
Yeah.
So what are the things in the center? Are they lights or is that actual cover or what?
Weird glow. What's who's it's in the floor?
Yeah. Okay, there's lights more. Okay.
Okay, I think I have tinted them to match your color in roll 20.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Moti will take 10-foot step backwards and throw a grenade.
Watch that.
Oh,
Thermite.
Lieutenant's over there. Just remembered.
Yeah, we still have a possible friendly over there. But yeah,
Possibly two.
Well, let's also be clear. It's just a thermite grenade. It's going to cause a lot of damage to the flooring and a lot of smoke and
Alright.
nastiness, but it's not strictly going to kill anybody.
All right. So how far
Yeah,
can you run?
On a turn, you get one action and you can move 10 feet. If you choose the action to run, you can move up to 50 feet.
How far away are they from us?
They are, let's just say 50 feet.
Okay. Well, let me know when it's on my turn. I have a bad idea.
Okay. As I scramble to find the grenade walls.
You know what? I'm gonna think better of it. Let's save that for something more useful, like a bit of electronics that I need to permanently disable. So Moti's just gonna take a 10-foot step back. And
Yeah, no, throwing a thermite grenade doesn't seem all that useful.
No,
Yeah.
no, it does not. But firing my rifle at this point is also about as useless, so he's going to take a step back. Actually, better yet, here we go. He's going to run. He's going to run the fuck outside.
I call for aid.
Hand grenades, in case you're curious, are athletics.
okay.
Good enough. That is something I can do. I do believe.
Okay.
Crap, they're both on. Oh well.
So Moti is going to run outside and disengage.
Roger that. Monty, you get outside. You see everyone kind of forming a secure perimeter around the door. You have 6 seconds to speak words if you wish.
Call hard! Get your ass in here now!
I'll move that way.
What the fuck?
Excellent.
Jeez.
Next, does anyone have a dexterity of 14?
Nope, I got 12.
Raymond.
Yeah, he already
Okay,
gone.
okay, so then the agent's gonna act.
Oh boy.
The agent pulls out a handgun.
Was his handgun not exploded?
It was not. You shot him in the chest, and his chest absorbed all the bullet.
Okay.
But it did knock him down, though.
It did.
Okay.
So pulls out his handgun. I think he just went fire at the guy with E60.
Yeah, go on. Go on, hit me.
He hits.
Ouch.
You have body armor, whatever that body armor gave us.
Check. I think it's like 4.
Assuming that this is tactical body armor,
3,
which the
9,
rulebook describes
5.
as typical for soldiers and SWAT teams, it would be 5.
Awesome.
Straight Kevlar would be 4 if we've got older Pasgets.
Yeah. I believe this is surplus Kevlar is what I listed as, so it's 4. So how many plates? He ordered 2, so the armor at 4 or 5 absorbs all of that.
Fuck.
Black.
You a few 9mm rounds peg into your chest. It knocks the wind out of you, but you're fine. He then moves. Yeah, he's gonna move behind the steel and pain Carlos
Oh,
and
great.
use him as cover. Next up, 13, 12.
Yep.
Me.
Okay. You two can decide which one of you wants to go first because you're on the same team.
He's how far away?
About 55 feet. 55, 60.
Is there any kind of cover at all or not?
There is some, like, there's like some sort of like device behind you to your left and right that you could like jump behind. It's like waist high. It's like
Is
a
the
very
guy he's hiding
oval
behind right
piece of
now
gem.
conscious?
He's on the ground, isn't he?
He is. He is just temporarily out of it.
Is he laying prone, or like is this guy just actually get cover?
He's on his knees and he's holding his left hand and his right hand, and you can see his left hand is missing 3 fingers.
Oh, he's
He's
still
just
human.
screaming. The agent has like slid behind him and is like using him like a barrel cover. And Carlos just seems completely detached from reality and just screaming.
I don't want to like strategize too much here because I don't have a lot of time. It's like a split-second decision.
You go first.
You want to go first, Olsen, or
Yeah. No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I got an idea.
I will shout to him.
But I want him
Raise
on the
my-
ground.
Yeah, as I raise to my M60 and say, "Get on the ground if you want to live." See if he reacts at all to that. If he just flops himself over, seeing gun pointed at him.
I'm gonna say that catches Carlos enough attention to see that a gun is being pointed at him. He'll make a dodge roll if you attack.
But I see him like getting down and moving out of the way.
Yeah, you watch like his shoulders begin to tense, like you watch an athlete before he does maneuver. He's about to move.
Okay, because I'm gonna light up the alien fucker behind him. I'm gonna try my best not to hit him. Hopefully that he can do the rest of that.
It's a shame M60 doesn't exactly have a single fire mode.
Okay, the Carlos like a ninja dodges
Oh!
out of the way.
Or just
He is a
stumbles and
cagey
falls out of the
My
way.
fault too.
He is a cagey little fucker.
Yeah. You watch as he like.
Are my dice rolling right now?
Yeah, rolled twice again.
Fuck.
I'd say take the bottom one.
It's a machine gun. It does that.
It does. It just fucking runs on. I'm giving him the whole box now. I have no choice in the matter. It's a runaway gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the M60 runs away, and Carlos gets out of the way. Just roll me some damage, and I'll do some cockamamie to it maybe.
That's actually really cool. It's actually going to be a runaway gun. 4 and 2. That's 6.
Jeez.
Nice. You peg the agent on the shoulder, and you see more black blood splatter against the wall behind him.
We need to fucking kill this guy.
Carlos has like now scrambled prone and is like crawling along this wall thing. Let's see here. It's Olsen.
All right, I want to get as close as I can to that guy, and then just unload the M16 into his face.
Nice. You can move 10 feet
5 feet
forward
away.
and shoot.
All right.
Delta Green is kind of interesting in that it's a very, very low action economy. It's meant to have a bunch of very small actions very quickly.
So what do I hit? Just D100 again, or what?
Yeah, so roll me a D100, getting on your final percentage.
Okay. Maybe.
Ooh,
No,
that's a no.
Okay. Nope.
the agent kind of strafes and like ducks to the left a little, and your burst goes high over his head.
All right. So how close am I now? I'm about 5 feet away from him.
No, you're like
You're on the other side of the
like-
room.
No, I
45
wanted
feet still.
to get close. I want to get as close as
Oh,
I
yeah,
can before
yeah.
I start shooting.
You can move 10 feet forward.
You said if I was running though.
You get
Yeah,
one
but-
action. You can choose to shoot or choose the one. The 10
Oh.
feet represents like you can move a little
Oh.
bit. You know.
Okay,
it's
I
not,
guess.
not visual.
So, I guess instead of shooting, I just want to run at him. I'll get as
Okay.
close as I can to him instead.
Yeah, wall loading. I'll let you move like half the regular movement. So let's say 30 feet up.
All right.
Woo! All the little measuring tools come out.
All right. That's fine.
Handler, you should probably move the tokens where they need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
yes.
think you actually moved.
Oh,
the
sorry.
guy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I
I
give
get
control in a usable, easy manner.
Alright. So the M60 shots did nothing to the guy. It didn't even hurt him, or just.
You missed.
It looks like it hurt him. It's just that
Oh.
he's like healing. And the last
It didn't
M60
knock him
burst
down,
was
though?
like not as effective as the last one though,
Okay. Shit.
which seemed to be more accuracy related than agent related. At this point, anyone who heard Montiel yell can make their way into the queue. If they
I was
wish.
about to ask about that.
Yes.
I am in fact doing that. Entering
Alright.
what, all the way down here at the bottom?
Yes. All around
Yes.
the southern edge.
So is that down here or is that
Yeah.
down here?
Let's say it's down there, and that in the conversation they got slightly closer. It just
Okay.
makes sense. I'm willing to deal.
I do have an actual image for him, but it's saved on my other computer, so you get the MP logo for now.
That's totally fine, as long as we know it's you. You're gonna have a Hello Kitty IFF. Wow. At least you know.
So how much time has gone past by now?
Well, one round
these-
is about
these-
6 seconds.
Yeah, so we're barely
Okay.
15 seconds from we last spoke.
Okay.
Shannon, seeing both her captors kind of being, is going to just run back towards you guys.
Good idea.
Alright, good.
So as y'all enter, Motier is going to let you all know, shoot the agent, do not shoot anyone else. Just to make it clear who's on whose side.
Yeah, just agent hostile.
If it wasn't obvious, just to make sure that
The guy was.
no one gets
I mean, Carlos is still in
Get
uniform.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the slam monster.
Yeah.
Which
It's like imagine Diet Venom.
well,
I'm just happy that 308 seems to be working. I just think he needs more.
Is there a full auto setting on that?
Yes, it's only photo. It does not have a knot.
There's no.
I think those numbers need to be a little higher than.
Well, the way
it's got a
settings
lethality
work-
rating.
Yeah, the way the damage works is if you roll below a certain threshold, it insta kills the target for heavy weapons.
Hmm.
I believe it's like, what, for them, it's like 30% lethality or something crazy? What is it at?
Yeah, it's a GPM and G, the player assembler. General purpose machine.
okay. So, who's the? Can we get the dex checks or the dex values in the chat so we can see who goes into first next?
Yeah. I'll just run off the top. Does anyone have 15 Ohio?
15.
All right, you're up first.
Oh god. Let's see. Reinbach probably still has like the remote and one like, what the fuck is happening? And just like gunfire's going off. People are screaming. I guess it just like drop the remote and advance because I don't know what's going on. Like maybe just up to. I don't see him really going straight into combat because he's like
Who?
This wall
Yeah.
provides half cover.
yeah,
Yeah.
at least up to here and just like crouch down behind that. Because he's got a pistol and maybe the shield still. I don't know. So, I cannot move my token. I don't think anyone can. DM should be able to give characters control tokens.
I am clicking where I remember it being, and it does not show it.
That's annoying.
Yes.
I can move my token.
Well, aren't you special?
Yeah, and I can
Yeah,
move
I
mine.
can't move mine either.
Oh.
Let me see.
When you guys create the tokens, you have control of it.
Alright,
But
hold
when
on.
I make it, I have to figure out how to give control to you, and this is the worst.
Also,
There.
making sure GM maintains control of the characters.
Take
is
off the other token
reasonable.
now. So he moves up to here.
There we go. Nice.
Health is 10.
At your 10 feet, you still have an action.
Well, I think, how much was that? It's like back here.
That's like 15, 10, 15, something like that.
Yeah, you can kind of
Okay.
get up to it. I mean, with the direction the agent's standing, you still have some cover. You're just not leaning
that's
straight
a-
against the wall.
Pretty decent distance for a pistol, so he's gonna. I don't know what else he can really do. The drone's not gonna fit through the door, I don't think. Not without chopping someone's head off.
Yeah, but it's a little tiny drone. It's not, other than maybe buzzing around him and distracting him, it's
Oh,
not
I see.
particularly useful.
It's like kid fun, but shit.
I'm
Hit him right
imagining
in
it
the
more as
chest,
one of
knock
those
him off.
really, really nice. It's 2006, so I'm imagining it's one of those really nice RC copters
Yeah.
that someone has lovingly screwed a remote operated camera to.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
works on Bluetooth.
Motier, this has been his pet project to pass the time for the past few months. He's put on a whole ass motherboard to program in direct, because no, it's a quadcopter pulled together from junk bits and pieces,
Oh, I see.
very lovingly crafted out of bits and wires and
I just have a special
parts.
place in my heart for those really rad 2000s RC copters that were high performance. Those are great.
yes.
Sure.
With like a double
Yeah,
roller
it-
sometimes.
It does have a camera and it does provide video feed, and it is
Nice.
useful. It's got very short range and a very short battery life, as the early 2000s RC helicopters
Yeah.
usually were.
But it's something almost no one else has, so it's pretty neat.
It is very useful. That okay? Who's next?
14.
That would be Motier.
Motea, you up again?
So he's going to run and try to get into cover behind this chunk of something here. Get in close.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you went up to 50 feet for your action. Let's see here.
Yes, he'd get to about there.
Sounds good. Nice. Awesome.
Get him out of the line of fire, but also closer into the target.
The agent is going to go and seeing the swarm of people.
And then he's also going to shout to Olsen, grab that motherfucker!
No,
Yeah, seeing that, he's going to turn to this kind of door looking thing behind him. He's going to press a few buttons on it, and it starts to glow blue. It makes elevator noises.
He's
I like how that
calling
was
the
more-
elevator.
I like how that was more of a question than it was a statement.
Yeah,
I don't know, some concepts
There
are
might be bad
universal.
guys on that.
They are, yes.
there might be more of them.
I wonder
yeah.
what would happen if they opened the door and there was like 3 frag grenades in that room with them.
Yeah, and then he's going to turn around and... Okay. He is not equipped for this situation. That's why they were guards with buckshot.
Were
Well, his guards are
guards.
kind of shit.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to go insane. That was not the plan.
Yeah, this has all gone very poorly for him.
He
He's
is having
gonna-
a bad day, and it's about to get much
he's
worse.
going to just keep shooting. He's going to shoot. Person shot him last, so orange.
So it's Darren, then.
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's not me.
no, that would be me. Olsen.
Oh,
Olsen. He hits you, Olsen.
Oh.
no. God bless. It's too big.
Takes 3 damage. And you have 4 armor from the flak jacket, so you take no damage.
Okay.
Okay. 13. Dexterity. 12 dexterity.
How do I hide?
That'd be Darren.
Yeah. Darren and me. We both have
I
12.
guess I can't.
If you don't mind, Darren, I'm gonna go grab his ass and give him a grenade.
Yep,
I
that's
don't
my
mind at all.
plan as well. Let's see his heal factor work its way through Tannerite.
Hey,
I
bitch,
mean-
dodge this.
Would you like me to go first and give him another couple rounds of 308 to see if he's less or more willing to fight back now?
Yeah, shoot him first. What the hell?
Yeah, holding
Here's
your
the thing
tongue is
is-
extremely friendly in this system.
Y'all are kind of a ways away, so getting in close might be a bit of a hassle.
Yeah, he's acted, so you guys can basically go in any order you want from the remaining.
Alright.
I'd like Darren, if it's alright with you
Yeah,
guys,
go ahead.
just shoot him
Go ahead,
first.
go ahead. Shoot his ass.
Plug him.
There we go.
Take his
Nice.
legs out of his hand. Nice.
Yeah. Roll my 2d10.
11.
11.
Nice. You open fire. This burst. Now that you kind of hang through the weak core of the M60, you dropped to a knee and kind of hold it a little steadier, and you aim low this time, as if you aim for the legs. As you pull the trigger, the burst goes off and the gun starts to climb. The first shot hits him in the leg, the second in the waist, the third and fourth him in the chest, and the fifth one splits his head in half, like a
Like a rotten
Right,
tomato.
yes, black, kind of oil slick pours out of his aft 90 degree and splatters across the wall and the door, and he crumples to the ground, unmoving.
Good.
Okay. I want to run up there and
Grab
put
the private and
his
evac.
head. No,
Yeah.
you get
And
the
the
private.
lieutenant.
I'm putting the thermite in his head.
You can secure the private. He's still in a lot of pain, but he's a little more cooperative now.
All right, slag him, Olsen. Moti's
Oh, yeah,
gonna
I'm
go ahead
slagging
and
his
grab the
ass.
private and
Yeah,
start
I'm gonna
dragging
go
his
grab
ass
Shannon
out.
and get her out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a ding at the elevator.
Oh no.
Fuck! Turn around, put the gun on it.
Yep, I'm fucking ready.
Okay, so am I already up there then? Oh shit.
Oh,
You
kill
see
that fucking anal plugger.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
you see a little gray man.
So
You
how
shoot
close
the gray
am I to
man.
the little gray man?
Okay, so can we?
Okay. Hang on.
Mo-
So when did the gray man come in? Did I already move up there before
Yeah,
the gray man?
you moved
came
up and
out?
grabbed him as you guys are grabbing it. Like
No,
you know,
I didn't
about-
grab the private. I went to go put a thermite grenade in the guy's head.
I would say that the door dings in about 20 seconds. So you will be able to get up to the agent at this point if you want to be there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have been able to.
Okay,
There's a couple breaths here before the door opens.
Okay, so we're actually probably mostly on the way back out of here then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darren's
that's-
The
probably
grenade is
prone,
already
but-
going off in the guy's head.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's 3 turns. That's plenty of time to get up, do whatever, turn around, start coming back down.
Yeah. Rybuck is
So there's
zipping
sort of
out.
like a very bright road flare-esque object to the right of the elevator that's illuminating this gray alien guy in a red glow.
Can I give him the whole box?
Oh, he's silhouetted. Easy target.
He's just sort of standing there. I mean, doesn't look armed. He's just
Moti shouts out, "Grab him, quick!"
Fuck. Intergalactic kidnapping. Sure, let's do this.
you don't have
he wanted to
jurisdiction.
call that
I'm a
out just to
sovereign.
make
I
I'm
mean-
a sovereign
I
intergalactic
mean,
citizen.
it's not like I haven't done black bags before, but we haven't big enough for his head.
So the main reason Moti wanted to call that out is to make sure no one just decided to shoot the fucker.
Yeah.
Everyone
Alright,
wanted
good.
to do something, but the
Okay.
something that Moti wanted was not a dead
Okay.
alien.
I mean,
Because at the very least, we can bag it for, I assume, the retrieval team.
Okay, so he's dead. The assistant guy is dead, right? His frag's going off inside his brains.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
dead.
Okay, so if
Okay.
I'm still up next to him, I'm gonna try and grab the guy.
The alien?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Welcome to Earth, bitch.
Handler, you
Yeah,
want to
that-
move
that
this
works.
token up to here.
He falls over like I mean, he's the size of like a 12-year-old.
Ooh. Ah, well.
Great.
Yeah, he's a
Sacking
very
children.
big-headed like 14-year-old.
Sacking very ugly children.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
armed?
we all know why Darren was here. He
He
sees a
falls
child-shaped
over.
object.
He
Is
doesn't.
he
There's no like. He doesn't scream. Doesn't make any sound. He just like crumbles on the ground.
Is he armed at all?
He's not armed. He's basically naked.
Okay. I'm
Also-
just gonna grab it by the ankle, then start heading out the door.
Yep.
I got that
Evac.
right here.
Yeah, that goes incredibly easy. There was no resistance.
We are leaving.
We are
We
leaving.
are Oscar Mike.
We got 18
Okay.
Bye.
out.
Farewell.
Nice. You.
Oh, actually,
you-
how many thermites do we have?
I've got at least one more.
I have one
Toss
more
it to
exact
me.
one.
I'm gonna drop one down the elevator.
Catch.
Okay, sweet. You kind of stand there for a few seconds after you get the alien out. The door closes behind him. Just as it closes, you toss the grenade in, so it goes off and the door is closed. And you
I am
guys exit
outside
the
at this
UFO?
point, and I am getting that drone back into operation if it has drifted back to the ground.
Yeah. You will cover the drone.
Because I'm
You've got
well,
5
I'm
minutes
going to
left.
use it to forward, up, down, towards
Alright,
the
we gotta
south, and start keeping. Well, it's probably going to be drained out by this point.
You got 5
I'm
minutes
gonna,
of battery time left.
Yeah, screw it.
I'm gonna
Retrieve it
take
and
ET.
hand it back.
15 minutes to do whatever we're gonna do, folks.
Oh, sorry,
Okay,
Cole,
that's
you
right
came in
here.
way bad.
Yeah.
Try again.
We got 15 minutes to do whatever we're gonna do.
Stay
Let's
firm on
book
that.
it back.
Okay, well, should we take ET I mean,
We're gonna
Yeah,
show
I-
the door open? What are we doing here?
We are taking ET, and we're good. Modi's saying let's get to the security office.
All right, let's head out.
So I'm on the gun. Ichi, assuming riding with me in the back. I'm assuming he's just sort of slumped over
Yeah,
there.
everybody
I'm
except for
I'm
two in
sitting
the
on
front.
ET.
Yeah. And
Sitting
so
on
you
ET.
guys,
Yeah.
you-
Those
you
giant
put
ass
the-
eyes freak me the fuck out. I'd like to
Okay,
put Paris
here's
glasses on
the
him.
question. Do you put ET in handcuffs?
Oh
I've
hell
got
yes.
zip tie. Yeah, he's in zip
Zip
ties. I've got
ties
zip
and
ties
duct
on
tape.
me.
Yeah,
He
'cause
is
we just watched
hog-tied
him
with zip
regenerate like
ties.
6 times.
If you need-
I have,
He's nothing with zip ties. It's like wrapped
Put a
around
bag
his
over
whole
his
body.
head just to be sure.
If you need, Motier's got extra zip ties in his toolkit.
You find a
Oh, hang on.
empty
hang
tool
on.
bag in the back of the deuce and a half. That seems like.
One thing, when we stop at the motor pool, I want to grab one of those uniforms and stuff ET's head inside one of those uniforms.
we've got something to cover him.
We got
No,
uniforms
no.
back
You can have
security.
I
my
want-
shirt.
Oh,
It's
the-
okay.
I want
psychic helmet
no.
thing?
I want that uniform because I want to make sure there's nothing. It's some kind of psychological
Good
shit.
point.
He's
Oh,
grabbing
fair
one of the
enough.
helmets.
No, yeah.
Well,
okay,
I don't know if
okay,
it'll work.
yeah.
If helmet will work, I want something on top of his head so that he can't do nothing.
yeah.
Once that's unconscious.
A firm. We're
Uh,
gonna swing by the. We'll swing by the van with the fucking helmet still around it.
Or that
and
lead
we'll
line
keep them on.
box. Yeah, there
Yeah.
is. That's that lead line. Oh,
You're gonna break his
We're
neck.
not fucking with that box.
No,
We're
Okay,
not
never mind.
fucking with that
Okay,
box.
Okay.
If you try to touch that box,
we are
I'll shoot
booking.
you.
Okay.
We are
okay,
leaving.
okay,
We are booking
okay,
it back
okay.
to
Someone
headquarters.
make me a luck check to see if the helmet fits.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say this is 50-50. Helmet does not fit.
No.
His head's too tall. It just doesn't get. It gets.
Okay,
it gets
I'll
to his
try it
nose.
because
To
I'm
what is
paranoid.
it? What would be his nose?
Just one person, or can we?
Could Darren do something real quick to help you guys?
Yeah,
here?
just one.
Looks
Just one.
confused.
Okay, whatever.
No,
Could I
it's
just
not.
use my
It doesn't
strength
work.
to
It
make
doesn't
it
work.
fit?
No, no, come on, dude.
Just put on his head.
Motive's bringing us all
I'm
back to
sick.
the security
All right.
office.
I just want to wrap him up in one of those uniforms that the guards have.
Okay, that's doable. You can. He's kind of short, so you can sleep him back him into the one.
Yeah. I don't care which way he looks. I just want him stuffed in there and tied up. You know.
I'm guessing you don't put his arms through the armholes and you tie up the sleeves.
Oh no,
like
his
the
arms
straight
going in there,
jacket?
just getting wrapped around behind his back while he's in the suit, and his legs
Oh,
too.
okay.
He's getting hog-tied.
So it's like a reverse straight jacket.
Straight jacket, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his hands in the
Yeah.
crotch. And...
Nice.
He's just-
I just thought we
He's
would
not
hog
gonna have a
tie
big
his.
day.
I thought it was just hog tie his thing with zip ties and
he's-
throw him in the back, but I guess we're getting elaborate with it.
Yeah.
I don't want. They were wearing uniforms like that for a reason.
Yeah. They are okay. Let's
Oh.
say doing that, getting back to the security office takes 9 minutes.
Alrighty.
This is not
Everybody get inside,
6
lock
minutes.
it down.
So
Moti's gonna put another battery in the chopper.
The drone.
I'm.
In the drone.
I still want to hide the drives that we found, just in case,
Yeah.
because I don't know what.
Well, we already have
All
an
right,
alien.
Rhinebeck,
so I mean,
Rhinebeck, put
no.
this into the security office, and Moti hands you his bag with the drives in it.
Done.
I want that back.
I kind of wanted to take the alien and haul him off somewhere else. Where you guys are going?
That would be a good idea. Separate the goods.
Okay, so
Well,
I want to.
We
I
don't
wanna
want to
head over
separate
to-
them too bad.
Do what you're gonna do. I'm staying here.
All right, I'm gonna take the alien. I'm gonna head over to the pot forest.
So you heading there?
Can we get back to the map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to close over.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know. Should we?
I was
What should we
thinking
do?
the
Should we
same
keep the alien here?
So
That's-
here's what I'm thinking. If and only if the retrieval team is here to go and do something right, we don't want to keep shooting people because how many people are we gonna have to shoot through?
Exactly.
And B, we don't know if we. What the fuck are we gonna do with an alien? We're gonna slap it upside the head and hope it speaks English? Try
Take it
to
to-
torture some
No.
information out of it?
We're gonna
No.
take it to Tijuana for ritual branding.
There we go. No, we're gonna want to hand pretty much
He's
all of
going on
this
the
All right.
barbecue.
All right. All right.
someone who can
all right.
actually make use of this.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
having
So we
grays for dinner tonight.
we get the thermite grenade. We put it in its mouth. We have the pin on a string.
Oh god.
Okay, I will
know
say
what?
you're
That's-
out of
that is
thermite
fine.
grenades at this point.
Thank
you only have
God.
tear gas.
Screw it. Put a tear gas down its
Kane
throat.
commits war
That's
crime.
fine. That is fine. But we don't.
Intergalactic war crimes. This is great.
He's not human. It didn't sign anything, man. It's okay.
We don't know.
It did
Oh
not
my
sign
fucking
He
the
might
God.
like thermite. He
The
might
guys
like 4,000
literally
degrees.
said they signed an agreement, something, and we like, what the fuck? We didn't sign
Yes.
that. We didn't see that.
Gentlemen,
You mean the agent that magically healed and was mind fucking
Yeah,
all of us?
whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna believe him. We're
No.
gonna believe him.
That's true. He could have been
Gentlemen.
lying.
we are going to keep the alien at the security office. We're going to keep the drives to ourselves ish. If they come up, they are going to get turned over. I'm going to go ahead and stand at the crossroads. I would appreciate it if Darren and Culhart, if y'all would set up Overwatch either out of Building 3 or maybe Building 14, the PX, so that, you know, if things go sideways, I've got some assistance and crossfire. But otherwise, we're just going to sit here and wait.
Yeah, I
we'll
love
head
that
to
we just
buildings
bagged ET and then stuffed him in the back of the Jeep.
I did not want
great.
ET
Oh.
possibly flying off.
Okay. Okay.
Did anybody grab the wounded guy, the other private?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
he's-
we
yeah,
got
I
they're
assume
here.
we put
Before-
evac our people.
Hang on. I'm gonna make sure that the ET and everybody else is kept in some type of humane way before I go outside and post security.
True.
All right.
We don't want these maniacs going like, little nuts on them. Does anyone
John
have
Dixon.
first aid for the poor private who got his fingers shot off?
So I
There
know
we
we
go.
actually had PJ.
Yeah, we got a PJ as
Okay.
a player.
Yeah,
so
PJ is at the admin office taking care of the several,
All right.
mostly leg-oriented wounds. Apparently, I realized that when I
Go
rewatched
for
the
the
episode,
legs,
that like
good
three,
God.
out,
I'm
of,
gonna shot in the
three out of the
leg.
four
I'm gonna
injuries
shot
were
in the
leg related.
Why are
And
we
then
going
one-
for the
one guy running over.
PCs?
Because one guy got one over in the leg, one guy got shot, and one guy got shot in the foot. So
I mean,
I suppose it's a
got
good way to keep
can't
people
you get a
from
broken
running.
leg for being hit by a
Shot
car?
himself in the foot.
He shot
Yeah, he got-
himself in the foot. That was his own
was
fault.
shot in the leg from an accidental discharge from Lieutenant Anderson's pistol when they were wrestling.
That's
Um,
yeah.
And then the major put a 44 Magnum into his own foot.
God.
Well, Moti is going to go ahead and radio the PJ, say, hey, get your ass over to security. We got a wounded private.
Right. Yeah. PJ Autumn shows up with his bag.
He shows up.
He's like,
Is that ET? Yeah.
Yeah.
Moti,
he's
don't-
like, is
don't
that
ask-
Okay.
Don't ask questions. He's not your patient. Your patient's over that way.
He's
Go.
fine. He might have a headache.
As Autumn enters, the gray alien dude kind of wakes up and goes, "Hello."
I'm gonna punch him in the face again.
My God, he does
loses
speak
consciousness.
English.
Shut up.
Okay.
Jesus
Where's the
Christ.
ball gag?
So explain to me
Hey,
again
did
how
I-
you gave ET PTSD.
So the
Yeah,
alien
like,
speaks
Fuck
English.
ET. Not like that.
It's his fault for crashing
Yeah,
into
right.
Earth.
He was a drunk driver. Okay.
Dude, this guy crash landed and just started hearing banjos. It was fucking awful.
Meanwhile,
Right him a foot.
meanwhile, back at his ship, his wife and his kids wondering where Daddy went. Fuck.
Right now, ticket for fade
Why
of
the
everything
elevator's on
here.
fire?
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. So we got about, I don't know, 60
damn it.
seconds before we assume that Apollo ought to be
you
showing
got about
up.
you got a few minutes. You got like 5 minutes. Sub 5 minutes.
Whatever is going to be prepping the drone and
Yeah.
swing
You're still-
it down south.
You're still missing 2 guys.
Ah, damn it.
Wait, who are we
Okay.
missing?
We have no idea where there
Rutech
are
and,
either two.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2 guys that were walking the gate, they disappeared like 2 hours ago.
I thought one of them was a firefighter.
Yeah, Rutech's the firefighter, and then what's the other guy's name?
Well, Lutek is dead, isn't he?
No, that
No,
was
young.
long.
The senior firefighter supervisor's dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Utek and LaCroix.
LaCroix, that's it.
Crap. Did we try radioing them again?
The stack. Oh, okay? Let me say this. Did anyone use the radios inside the cube?
God no.
No.
Nope.
There was
okay.
no reason to.
Yeah, you haven't heard anything.
Oh
We
no.
try calling them.
They're inside the queue. Fuck.
Oh no.
It was an elevator.
Shit.
Oh
to be fair,
no.
this
An
is
elevator
their
that we
problem
We don't have
Flag.
time
for
to go back to
walking
get
into a
them at
cube
this point.
alone.
Oh my god, we were all scheduled to be given to the fucking aliens. Fuck these dudes.
God damn it. Okay, I should probably not. Okay, we gotta wait for ET.
Okay.
So,
ET to wake up
Yeah.
and just punch him
wake his
again.
ass up. I want to ask him a question.
Someone goes
I
to
need a
the
pipe wrench.
med kit. There's some
I need a
smelling
pipe
salts in the med kit.
No,
God,
just
fucking Apollo
just shove
gonna
his
show
head
up,
under the
walk
sink
in.
and start spraying water.
No, I
Who's
want
gonna
players.
walk in? There's gonna have a fucking angle grinder and ropes.
Who has a chainsaw?
All right,
I just need a
wake 'em
pliers.
up.
We're good. Hey, Mr. Alien, wake the time. Come on, get up.
Okay. The alien comes to a little bit. He's like, I mean you no harm. I wish to speak.
Uh-huh. You got 5 seconds before I punch you again. So speak quick.
What was the question on that? That was just a threat.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
That's 4 seconds gone.
We are, as previous humans have referred to us, be known as
Now
the
is not the time
Greys.
for flowery words. 3 seconds.
We are a race of intergalactic travel technicians. Our craft is damaged. We require assistance.
Okay. What do you want
What
us to do?
happened to my dudes at the gate?
There are 2 of you in the engine room assisting.
Oh god.
Those are not technicians. Who the fuck are the men in black?
There's just an explosion on the horizon as the cube explodes.
We were informed that they were supervisors, and we were given the 2 as assistants.
Fuck,
Supervise
I know.
these nuts.
I
Knock them out.
We are not physically strong compared to you. And he like shakes his
Is
arm.
there
Just
anyone
punch
else in
him.
your ship?
Master Sergeant,
on,
would
hang
you
on,
like
hang
to
on,
show him
We will
just
cry
how
assistance.
physically
Hang on.
superior they
Hang
are?
on. Hang on. Is there anyone else in your ship?
They are
Your
4
own people.
of my fellow technicians.
Okay. Can you contact them? Do you have anything with you to contact them from here?
I cannot contact them from here. We will
Can
cry
you
assistance.
hear our radios over in your ship?
We are not familiar with this form of communication.
God.
Night, night.
Hey, Mayor, are you in there with them?
Hmm?
Do you have
No, I'm not.
anything else? Anything you can tell us that you can help us in any way, shape, or form?
We responded to your distress call when we had engine failure.
Oh, for fuck's sake, God.
Sounds
boy.
like the
They were trapped.
supervisors
That, yeah.
gave you a little bit of a honeypot.
No, I have a feeling that the technicians, our radio guy, our drone guy, and our nuclear guy are probably the technicians they're talking about.
No. They're all in the Emmett building.
No, that's not what I'm saying. The ones that they want, that they're told they're going to be having technicians. They're our guys. Because why else? Well, the one guy was just showed up here. He's been here for a couple months, right? The civilian.
Yeah. Well, the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some engineering experience. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them was nuclear.
yeah, he had some
Was Spike
nuclear
nuclear or
engineering
not?
experience. You have no idea why. You've not talked to me about it.
Okay.
So yeah, they're gonna sell us to these guys.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Why the fuck would they take some goddamn gate guards and think they're technicians? Either that or, you know, they're
It-
to supply parts.
The alien chimes in at this
You
point.
all look the same.
He says, "No, we are technicians. We require support. Engine is dense, requires movement. We are not capable of."
Well, if you need something moved, you don't strictly lift with your back, dumbass. Y'all, how the fuck do you cross the vast gulf
Alright,
of
fucking punch
space
him in
in
the face
between
again.
stars and you don't have something to lift
He's
a
out.
goddamn engine?
Our vessel is a reconnaissance vessel, not a repair vessel.
Nighty night.
And then you punch him.
We got a few people to go rescue. Shit.
Okay. Well, why don't we
We're
wait?
almost out of time at this point. The
Yeah.
recovery team is
we
on
have-
their way.
Do we have time to get back up there with the dudes and a half? Wait, no, we was Dan.
If you headed back now, we'd probably see them at the gates. By the time you made it to the ship.
So it's interesting you say that.
All right, we're leaving the guns. We're gonna leave
Yeah.
the guns and go get these idiots.
I'm guessing you guys leave the alien in the armory, and as you guys exit the security office, you hear.
I'm gonna go. Who else is going with?
Yeah.
Because we should all go.
Hang on.
I'll have to go. You'll need
You
a
guys-
technician.
I'm
Thanks
gonna
for the
stay
offer.
on the surveillance and just keep an eye on things.
Yeah,
Somebody's gotta stay
you can
here and
see,
provide
You can see
security.
the UFO through the security cameras still. Well, the security cameras still active in that.
Yeah.
Is it moving or doing anything?
The UFO's not doing anything, but as you guys are about to do these various things, you hear the telltale sound of a helicopter flying in at low altitude.
Yeah.
And as you look outside, you see an Apache attack helicopter flying low, with also some sort of spotlight.
The fuck?
It's accompanied by a Black Hawk. You see the Black Hawk
guess they
circle
didn't wait.
as the Apache scouts. Looks like
All
they're
right.
in some sort of maneuver, tactical maneuver.
Do we have any anti-aircraft weapons in the armory?
Damn
No.
Negative.
That's
Why
it.
would
Build
we
a cannon
need
with
them?
chain
The
shot. Use it
aircraft
to
are
learn
already
not
on
to
the
fly low.
ground.
Alrighty, well, we'll see what they do, and then we'll move in after.
Yeah.
Well, our guys
Um,
are probably safe up there as for now. I mean,
After a
we were
minute or
there,
two,
so.
you see apparently they've satisfied with their initial search. The Black Hawk lands in an open patch next to the UFO. You see a team of 8 guys pull out of the helicopter. They are in Air Force uniforms, no patches. They file out, swarm the UFO. Once the outside's clear, they start making their way through that front door.
Motir's gonna hop on the shortwave and start flipping through channels till he gets a response back from Apollo.
Yeah, it takes you a minute or two. You pick up. Sounds like it's from one of the pilots because you can hear the engine going. And it goes, Roger, systems arrived. Stay in place.
Yeah.
Apollo, be advised, there are suspected 3 bogies on board and additional 2 friendlies being held captive. Check fire.
Roger, thank you.
Also, Apollo, be advised, shortwave radio will not get through the door in that alien craft. You'll need someone to go in and radio that in.
Understood. This seems like all this taking place over the course of 5 to 8 minutes. There's a little activity as the Apache stays in a holding pattern and the Black Hawk stays on the ground. There seems to be.
Wait, did they say they were Apollo, or did you say they were Apollo?
They responded to the call sign Apollo. Yeah, they felt it.
Yeah, but
Give her a call time.
We have no way of acknowledging if that's actually Apollo or not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we could go up and do the whole Ranger-rific thing. Sign and call sign, but at this point, I kind of want to keep distance.
I know. No. I mean, we could just say Ranger over the radio and see if they say anything back. What's like you
Oh.
talking about?
By all means, Master Sergeant.
Yeah. Hey, pilot, you can Ranger-rific over there or what?
I have been informed that is the positive call sign. The all Ranger-rific.
What about Blue Fry?
There's a long pause, and it goes. Thank you, Sergeant, for your assistance so far. Please stand by. A team will be there to assist you and will provide medical attention shortly.
Yeah, you tell them to be very careful when they walk this direction.
Master Sergeant,
We understand.
let's not antagonize these folks.
I'm not antagonizing. I'm just making sure they understand I know who they are. Or I got a pretty good idea.
Antagonize, deliver freedom with 556. Take your pick.
Also, we have one of your little friends.
Yeah.
God,
Did you
don't
say that
tell
over the
them.
radio?
Do you say that?
On unencrypted digital radio.
Yeah.
We have a little friend. That's...
Oh God.
There's a
No,
long pause.
actually,
There's a long pause.
this had to happen at some point.
Yeah, that's true. You have not tried to hide him. He's
No.
in the building.
He's in the
This has to
building.
happen.
He's in the security
He's
office.
He's covered
I
in
thought.
several
time to
different
shut his
forms of
weapons locker and
fingerprints.
seal it.
Apollo, do you have anyone? We do have one of your friends here. Would appreciate any direction on how you want this to play out. Over.
There's about a 60-second pause, and you hear a different voice come over the radio and says, "This is Captain Brigand. Do not converse or harm the person. We have an ongoing agreement with them. We will be there very shortly to assist you."
We'd like our
In the
people
situation.
back. Well, Captain.
Wilco, Wilco, Captain. We'll be chilling here at the security post. Over.
The radio comes on. Additionally, be advised they are capable of non-radio long-distance communication.
Yeah,
Do
That
not
won't be a problem.
speak to the subject.
Captain, question.
have it.
Or interrogative, Captain. Does tinfoil work against these bastards?
Comes on. Yeah, there's a very quick response, and you hear the tail end of a sigh that says, "Yes."
To the
I
kitchen.
guess we're. He's already wrapped in
We're
the
about,
tinfoil
we're
suit.
about to turn ET into a tinfoil mummy.
He's wrapped in the tinfoil suit, though, so he's probably fine.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear
why I wanted to wrap
possibly
it in.
multiple decades of his exploration through the man's voice.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want it to work. It's too simple. It's too simple a solution.
How dare?
All right, Master Sergeant.
I've trained years for
grab
this.
Grab the corporal, grab the private, scrounge up some tinfoil if you can. He's gonna go outside, let Staff Sergeant Culhart know. Hey, Culhart, we're gonna have the bogies inbound. So guns down. They're coming to go
Everybody
pick
in
up
the
their
building.
friend.
Yeah. 10 minutes later, a second helicopter lands in the clearing next to the buildings you guys are at. They 8 people pull out. One of them leading does have some sort of additional insignia on him. It's not standard, but it's like just a series of bars to just denote some sort of like team lead. He comes up and he says, "I'm Captain Brigand. Where's the asset?"
Assets through here, sir.
He and 3 guys walking with you to the team just kind of holds the perimeter. You see what looks like another paramedic and another guy go into the admin building.
I want to talk
Alright.
to the captain for a minute.
Yeah, you can walk and talk as you
Alright.
walk towards the building.
Captain, I kind of we want our guys back that were inside the ship.
He said, he kind of like looks left around and he goes, yeah, I hope so. Hope so too on that point. This operation
You
did
haven't
not
gotten
go as
them out
intended.
yet. You haven't gotten them out yet.
Say that again.
You haven't gotten them out yet.
I don't have direct communication to inside the vessel.
Let's hope that someone listened to me and let them know inside that they've got 2 friendlies, so they need to check their fire. Here's the alien, sir.
Roger. We
He's
do
having
have
a nap.
contingencies for communication, but it's not fast.
Okay.
At this point, they get into the building, and he sees the mummied up guy, and he goes. He lets out a long sigh and goes, "Well, this is a better job than last time."
Last time?
sir. It's probably not my place to ask, so
You guys
I'm
don't want
just
to
not going to.
Don't
Yeah.
ask.
That's a
Yes.
good idea. That's a
I
good
just-
plan.
Don't ask.
I just would
So
forget
how is
about
Blue Fly
all of
anyways
this,
these
and
days?
I mean that in the most sincere way possible.
So what did
I'll
you
do my
guys-
best.
When did you guys change call signs to Alpha?
He goes, it's a long story, and he grabs
The
he
alien
has two
blanket.
of his guys grab. I'm guessing you put ET in like a wheelie chair.
Yeah.
He's just they just grab him by the
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
arm.
and
Yeah.
it's
Grab
chair
by the
with
foot,
wheels on
drag
it.
him out.
Yeah,
the
they get
door.
him in the office chair. They roll him out onto the concrete and roll him towards the helicopter.
It's just like wrapped in tinfoil and duct tape for the chair.
Yeah. That's how I was picturing it, because like you have to like have some sort of like stationary object to like roll them around, but you need to get them to spin. And so like it's what I do.
All right, Captain,
So-
did you need any of us for a debrief?
He's like, no, that's someone else's job. I'm just to make sure that the situation does not get more out of hand than it currently is. And as he says that, you hear a noise off in the distance.
We'll get you some more, Mayor.
Yes, they do make off with your cuffs. Yeah.
No.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Noise in the distance.
Yeah, so you hear like a jet engine underwater,
Okay.
and you see a flash of blue streak through the boneyard, and you watch as the Apache moves and starts chasing it.
Oh boy.
It's as you watch over the next few minutes, the Apache ducks and weaves until chasing this object as it moves at extreme speeds throughout the airplanes until there's has to make a dash across the opening on a road, and you see the Apache let off a short burst with this chain gun, and then the object starts moving.
Short burst, 300 rounds.
Okay.
Well,
Wait,
That was
did the cube
terrifying.
leave? Did the cube take off, or did something else come
No,
out?
no. Something came out of the queue
Oh.
And ran?
Okay.
and ran.
I
and
see
then
they
the
have this
helicopter-
well in hand.
You kind of think of like as if imagine Tom and Jerry, but Jerry has a chain gun and Tom is Sonic the Hedgehog.
All right, so I go inside and start checking equipment.
Yeah. So at this point, area
Captain, any idea
secure.
what
The
that
team's
was?
here. There was no ongoing threats. And a few minutes after this, a couple of trucks pull up. Some somewhat normal-looking Air Force people get out, start like asking if everyone's okay. Like this is the scene after emergency incident where everyone gets out the emergency blankets and the hot cocoa and
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't
Okay.
speak about the
gonna
weed
join
shack.
there for the, you know,
Yeah.
I go
no,
into the
no, Nobody say nothing to nobody until you're into a room. Nothing.
Yeah.
I go into the major's office and find his stash and go sit in the security room with the cameras and start drinking.
Yeah, that's totally optional. The safe was left open, and there was a half a bottle of Jack Daniels in there.
Rhineback, I will warn you, you are still on duty.
Oh yeah.
You can drink. You can drink when you're off duty.
That's not me. I'm at the security
Well,
cameras.
Calhart is going to sit in the room with the security cameras and drink on duty because fuck this shit. I want to forget it.
Yeah.
Modier just gives you the warning.
One of the
He's not your boss.
One of the Air Force dudes does come up and press the button that ejects the security recording tape. Take it, and then he unplugs the recording device and walks away with both.
Okay.
Modi,
Rhineback does
Modi's going to
nothing to
lean
stop
into
him.
Rhineback.
Yeah.
Modi's going to lean into Rhineback and say, "You did put my bag in some place where it's not obvious." Yes.
Just a nod.
Oh, with the hard drives.
Yes.
Make me. I don't know what.
I'll
let me
make
look
it.
at the
What
character
is
sheet.
it? Stealth
Chronology.
or what?
Like, cause here my thought was, if you guys are hiding it in the security evidence locker, part of this unit's normal operations is taking computer equipment out of decommissioned aircraft.
Well,
right?
currently
Yeah.
they're in like a duffel bag or something. So I
More
was
like a
thinking like
backpack,
shoving it
yeah.
underneath the desk.
So
just
before
making
they
it
got
not
there,
obvious.
you did have the option to sort of take the hard drives out, hide them in plain sight amongst the
Other bits of hardware.
Light
avionics.
recorder,
in the admin office.
Avionic.
Well, not
Yeah.
something that's less obvious.
Yeah, there's a whole
But-
office building of places to hide it in. Yeah.
This is up to you. Modi requested you take his bag and shove it into the security office. But this is on you.
Well, I thought it was already in the security office.
Well, so there's two. Let me disambiguate something. So there's the admin building, which in the back of it has a secure room with thick walls and a door that holds various classified electronic equipment, like hard drives and flight recorders,
Mm-hmm.
out that come from the aircraft in the boneyard. Those include some of those components include hard drives. There's also
Yeah.
the security office, which has regular computers and also the security cameras, which operate on a DVD recording system. So both places it could be hidden in. It's up to you. Yes.
Well, I was thinking a place that would be not obvious, and we could grab if we have to go on a moment's notice. Because if it's amongst other equipment, then we're gonna have to like, okay, where did I put it?
Yeah.
So I was thinking like just having a duffel bag, maybe some clothes on top or something, and just have it under the desk with my feet on top of it, just like this is nothing important.
I think criminology or stealth or just a straight intelligence rolls.
Straight
acceptable.
intelligence for me, definitely.
Yeah. So if someone just decided to take the lead on it, and I'll say how effective it is. Like, I understand what you're going for.
Yeah, that would be my initiative, to just keep it somewhere quick but not obvious. So intelligence, because everything else kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Baby.
Like, I mean, you've all hidden from your.
Damn it.
Yeah. So
It's sitting on top of a desk in a bag.
Yeah. Your initial thought was, there is a set of DVDs and equipment and the admin office that's like recordings of various drills and award ceremonies and stuff, very boring things. Right? And you go to make your way in there, but you take too long, and you hear a knock on the door, and you just stuff the duffel bag into the cabinet, and close the cabinet door. So there's now a gym bag in that thing. It's covered. It's in a thing, but you didn't have time to take the stuff out.
Didn't have time to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as the door opens, one of the special Air Force guys comes in and is like, "Are you okay, sir? Is
Yeah.
there any threats in the area?" Da, 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 just starts talking to you.
No.
Yeah, he's like, "All right," does a cursory glance, and then you see him say, "Check sector 1B, initial inspection clear, mark for inspection later." Yeah, and then he's like, "All right, follow me. We need to get you checked out. There's some ambulances outside."
Okay.
Yeah. Over the next couple of minutes, all the personnel pulled together. You guys are driven out of the annex, and you watch
Shit.
the fence slowly fade into the distance.
Shit.
I still have the Jack Daniels.
Yes.
So
keep
we're
the
being
Jack
driven
Daniels
away
on.
from the base.
Essentially, over the next hour, you guys are kind of got together and slowly taken away from the base, unless you have any final actions.
I
before we
mean,
change things.
Motier doesn't want to go anywhere without his trinkets. Just because if it's a really stressful thing, a lot of time to kill, because there's nothing like the military to teach you hurry up and wait. He'd want to have his little bits and pieces so he could fiddle and do something other than worry or drench in anticipation.
Yeah,
so he would want to grab that.
You'd have time to go to your desk in the admin office. You just wouldn't have time to go to the barracks. So anything that you'd have lying around on like your work desk, you could grab.
His tool bag that the airman stashed for him. He'd ask for it. Where is it at? Go grab it.
Yeah, he's able to. Oh, and the duffel bag.
Yeah.
He tells you where it is.
And then Motier is going to go ahead and just grab that from the locker.
Okay.
Walk in like he owns the place, grab his shit, and leave.
Yeah. Roll me a stealth check.
Down at the S.
First.
Oh damn!
Aw.
Just only.
Because I've got criminology. I was gonna say I got criminology.
You get into the
Pretty
admin
high,
office
so.
and you get past everybody, and you get to the door, and the door knob's locked. And you're standing there, and there's like 3 or 4 other dudes walking around the hallways. Like they're going about their business, but they see you. And so if you tried to force entry, to be extremely suspicious.
Can I take a lend him a hand if he does a distraction?
Is it locked with keys or with RFID?
It's locked with keys. It's the cheapo doorknob lock. Someone just closed it just to be like, okay, no one needs. It's like a forensics thing. Like no one needs to touch this room until we get an actual team in here.
Okay, then seeing as he's one of the leadership on base, he's probably got a set of keys for the door.
Yeah, he does. You do.
He's gonna go ahead and unlock it, go in, come back out and lock it.
Right. Okay, you do that. You now have the bag. You're in the admin office. How are you getting out of here?
Walk out the front door.
Okay. Well, we know
They
this stuff.
stop. Yeah, sure. Again, he gonna get
As
stopped.
obvious as it can be.
Yeah, you walk in the door, and one of the admins standing in front of it, and he sees the large bag, and he's like, "Sorry, sir, this is an ongoing investigation. I'm going to have to ask you to leave that."
He opens up the bag, shows and inside there's bits of hard drives, computer wiring, and but it's not like complete hard drives. It's bits and pieces. Granted, buried at the bottom if you really look thoroughly. He's gonna open it up, get in his face about it, and say, "Hey, this is my tools. This is my kit. This does not leave my side. You can take a quick look through it. See that there's no weapons. There's no nothing in here. There's no aliens popping out of here.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what you want with me, Airman.
Please don't fail
What do I
again.
roll for that?
Yeah.
Is there a bluff?
There's like a persuasion or a bluff, or let me see.
Can I lend a hand and kind of just distract the guy?
Yeah,
I would greatly
Right.
appreciate it.
All right,
Yeah,
I
go
will
for it.
help.
yeah. There's persuade.
Success. Glorious, glorious success.
Yeah, between the two of you, you manage the the gish gallop over the guy, and you end up in an argument about something else entirely unrelated. And he finally, like,
I have my Snickers bars. What'd you do with my Snickers? God damn it!
yeah, and you manage to walk away, and like he ends up arguing with Olsen for like another 10 more minutes. Like you walk off.
There we go.
Yeah, nice. So you have the bag, and you manage to get into one of the vehicles heading off base.
Oh god, we are so fucked.
If
They're gonna be
they
so mad.
ask about the hard drives, then I will gladly give it to them. Otherwise, no harm, no foul.
These guys are really kind of pussyfooting around, considering what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
They haven't shot any of us yet.
Yeah,
Which is really
you kind of get the
nice.
sense that
Very
like
kind of them.
they had a very particular plan in place, and this is not what happened.
Yeah.
They're just sort of confused.
There was
Nothing
a
like
plan.
chaos to provide opportunity.
What was the
There was
plan?
a plan, and then the players got involved, and the plan went to shit.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I
Honestly,
the
it
plan
kind of
went
went to shit on their
before we
own.
got involved.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think we helped.
from what Gary was saying before to me, is that these guys are kind of really badass and they kind of do spooky shit. Or they were part of Blue Fly that did spooky shit. So
Yeah.
we should not
Alright.
be. We should be like in bad shape, like getting waterboarded by now, at the very least.
Yeah, there's
Well,
always
we
tomorrow.
are hopping on buses to go to a
Always-
secondary location.
Yeah, they're
That's
taking
true.
us
There's always
out
time.
of the base, away from it.
Yeah.
We don't know where they're taking us now.
That's true.
To a skiff. They're gonna take us to a skiff for debrief.
Probably.
Sure. So it's about 2 hours. And take a 10-minute
Yeah.
break or something.
Let's take a 10-minute break.
All right.
Uh.
Pause recording here.
That happens.
Yeah, it's like
Stupid shit like that happens all the fucking time.
it's just like I think it's LA Job Corps. But yeah, it was a Navy base.
Mhm.
All just warehouses and shit like that in the barracks.
No, I just visited a friend of mine up in Idaho, and I learned about. I wish I knew about sooner. I was thinking about it so I could incorporate it maybe, but there's a really deep lake up near Coeur d'Alene, and they used to do submarine testing there back in the day, where they built scale models of nuclear submarines, and they test crush depth and like agility at depth because it's an extremely deep lake. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's such a hook there, but geez. Yeah, so this is supposed to be like the trial by fire, get you in the mechanics, freak you out.
Mm-hmm.
You see something you shouldn't have.
We all get little green triangles on our file.
Mm-hmm.
So, just to point out how stupid some shit is, my unit in our combo section actually had Koi 18s. For those of you who don't know, those are encryption devices. They're tape encryption devices. So it's like a cassette tape type thing that hooks into a radio, and that's how you deliver the encryption algorithm. These were used back in Vietnam.
Wild.
They are a ComSec item and secured, so
Oh
I had to
my
have
God.
100% accountability of them. But there was no we didn't even have the equipment to load them.
Good grief.
Oh my god.
Hey, you never know when you might need it.
Hey,
That's
can't read anything
hilarious.
off of them. They're very secure.
You
So
can't
Handler-
use
Russians
them either.
probably-
Yeah, they
Nobody
are
remembers
very
how to break them
secure.
either. So
I repeat.
Yeah.
All right, Handler. So are we done for the night, or are we gonna do like a simulated
I'll give you a
debrief?
quick run through, and then I think I would try to do some home session stuff for you guys here if you guys want, so we can just do some RPing.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
little late for me. I probably won't be able to stay for
no
all the home
worries.
stuff, but
I'll give you the short one of it. You guys get like processed at a skiff. You'll put on 1 week observed medical quarantine. So you're in a quarantine facility at the larger base for the next week, and some people will be talking to you. But I will message people who did not make the session on what questions they'll be getting and everything. But if you guys want to stick on, we could probably do some of it in person.
Yeah, I got time.
I got all night.
I'm game for it too.
All right. Let me get my notes.
In that case, I might dip out and just listen to the recording later if that happens, and then I'll. Oh, kitty, out.
That's fine.
It is nice. It is nice knowing that I can check my own words.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I have a good memory. It's not that good.
Probably
Mhm.
watch the recording later,
Oh.
get all the questions and stuff. But I have work tomorrow. I need to
That's
get
fair.
in there early.
Yep. Have a good one, man.
Have a good one. Thanks for the game. It's awesome.
Night.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I gotta go do stuff tomorrow too, but I don't go to bed usually until around midnight, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I didn't know how long it lasts. I mean, there was other stuff in the UFO, but that was also a good move. You can just leave. No one-
The
Yeah,
fucking
we got what we
UFO.
came here for.
Why would we stay in a UFO?
Oh yeah, no,
Uh,
there's some real fucking shit in that UFO.
No, I'm good.
Well, I was worried about
Well,
taking off.
considering what came out of it on camera, I'm not sure we'd been going to just stay inside. 'Cause it seemed like they had some sort of defense or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they had to chain gun it to death.
And
mean,
honestly,
even if
who
they
knows if the door for it was actually just a button or if it was some like DNA operated or something like that.
I mean, dude died and had black oil
We
come out
could-
of his head. That's just not good.
We could have taken ET with us and used his hand or parts of him.
You could have, yes.
I don't know that I would have trusted that.
I'm just glad you said something
Like
about grabbing ET because I was going to shoot him, honestly.
How do you know it's
Like,
not a
grab
foot
him.
sensor? How do you know
Oh,
it's not the
man.
foot you're supposed to put up to the thing?
Yeah.
I wish
Maybe you have to
Please
moon
take the
it.
whole body.
I wish we could have.
Body.
I wish we could have
You
stashed
could've
the
combined.
ET somewhere.
Probe to get deeper in the ship.
I wish we could have stashed the ET somewhere because I would have loved to see what happens to an ET if they were given acid and shrooms.
I did
I mean,
just
I
have an
was-
idea of
We had
if I was a
weed.
player, I just would have stolen one of ET's fingers. Just for personal
Oh,
use.
we
fuck.
had a whole
Just one
bunch
finger.
of weed.
I was thinking
As a
about taking
souvenir,
some-
yeah.
Stick the ET in there and hotbox him.
Yeah, that's actually where I was planning on taking it. And he said, "Oh, we should keep it together." So I was like, "Oh, okay, fine."
I mean, we do need to destroy that weed farm.
I think that's somebody else's
Destroy.
problem at this point. There's
Yeah.
enough attention down here that I don't think it's our problem anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
we are
no,
getting
my
that
crit-
weed.
My character's checked out. The only thing he's worried about is the people that are with him right now.
All right. So
Yeah, no.
you guys have a late night getting processed. You're checked over by a couple.
Oh,
nurses
should we
and
start the
doctors.
recording again, or
So
Yep.
you-
Yeah, it's going.
sorry,
oh, it's going?
I should have given a warning.
They're good.
Yeah. So you guys have a late night. It was already pretty late, and then checked over by doctors, made sure you didn't have any serious injuries that you wouldn't have noticed in the adrenaline high of running around. You guys come back clear, but you all put on a 1 week quarantine for some reason. You guys are each put in isolated medical quarantine rooms at the local base hospital.
Oh shit,
Um,
you're bad.
Yeah, the next day, or sometimes the second day for some people, because people sort of the person you're about to talk to can't be in multiple places at once.
Yeah.
The you are visited by a major oh gosh, my Discord crashed.
Oh,
A major
no.
knots of United States Air Force JAG special investigation. She sits down with you, and in your room in some cases, sometimes at in your room. She is not wearing any protective clothing, but she visits you in the isolated medical area. She's in her uniform. So she begins by saying that she is just following up on some questions. You're not in trouble or anything at this point. She is overseeing an ongoing investigation of what happened at Annex 13. It was believed that a water contamination from the fuel supply took place, and after a plane crash incident caused by a bird strike, it caused a series of hallucinations among the base personnel that already were experiencing long-term chemical exposure caused by more chemicals being released by the crashed aircraft into the boneyard, which is full of derelict fuel and other materials. She begins by asking you what was the your general experience of the night.
Who is she asking?
Let's go from the top. So let's start with Corporal Maya. Cole.
Okay.
On my end, you're the first name.
And the question is, what's my general experience of the night?
Yeah, she's just starting with an open-ended question to get the conversation started.
Generally quite poor.
Oh my gosh, what is it? I need to look at the personnel list. How did Major Jones conduct himself?
He got roaring drunk and shot himself in the foot.
She scribbled some stuff down on a piece of paper. So, and what way did Captain Spike conduct himself?
A manner befitting an officer of his position.
She writes that down. It's on my report that Lieutenant Shannon was injured early on in the night. As a result, your security section was taken over in command by Staff Sergeant Calhart for the majority of events. How did he conduct himself?
Excellently.
Write that down. All right. She throws in, she goes, as you may have realized, due to the seriousness of this event and the serious breakdown in communication and multiple friendly fire incidents, this has become part of a larger ongoing investigation. Now, from what I've been told so far, but in a report, you have acquitted yourself commendably. However, I feel that due to the fact that most of the personnel in the annex were already on disciplinary review for the most part, that this may have a negative impact on your record. However, I do admire you for the calm you showed on the circumstances, and I would like to make you an offer. You see, personally, I've had to deal with a series of coordinated events, not too dissimilar to this horrible plane crash. And I have been looking for people to assist me in a long-term ongoing investigation.
May I speak bluntly, Major?
She looks around and she goes, yes.
You asking me to join the bunch of spooks that caused this shit, or the bunch of spooks that joined to fix this shit, that showed up to fix this shit?
The second one.
Sure.
Due to a sad series of events involving the selling of state secrets, a number of research materials land in the hands of private investors, and I'm on an ongoing project to clean it up. As a result, though, these private investors have their hands in a lot of pies. So my general procedure is to, once personnel are found, give them some time to cool off out in the cold for a bit before coming in to the main investigation. So you would likely receive an immediate transfer, possibly to an overseas unit. Would that be acceptable?
Am I going back to the sandbox?
It is the biggest box we currently have access to.
Understood.
And she goes. She opens up her file again and writes a few more things down. She says, "Thank you for your time, Corporal. Or should I say, Sergeant?" And she reaches out to shake your hand.
Thank you, Major.
She leaves. All right. Next up is Senior Emin Weinbach.
Shit.
All right. You're visited later that day by the same major. She walks in
So
and she goes,
we're in lockdown essentially again. We're not allowed to leave
"Yes,
the room. Right.
It's kind of cushy. I mean, it's the medical wing of a Mote hospital. Beds are newer than the beds you had.
Okay.
You have food. You don't really have any personal items though.
No alcohol.
No alcohol. You just
Damn
have the
it.
stuff in your pockets. You were able to finish the bottle of Jack in the waiting room though. So you had a great.
Everyone keeps
previous
assuming
evening.
that was me.
Oh, sorry.
That was
I'm still getting
me!
used to all the voices.
I
All
don't
right.
know why. I just let it happen. It was funny. But anyways,
It's just funny.
I guess I'm just in the bed staring at the ceiling, contemplating how badly this is gonna go for me right this moment.
Mhm. Yeah. The same major walks in. She gives you the same summary of events as I just told Mayo because I don't want to repeat it again.
Mhm.
And she asks you the same first question. What was your general experience of the night?
Let's take a long second to think about that because I'm remembering. Let's see. I wasn't there for the fight. What was the first thing I had to deal with? I forget what it was.
A lot of things happened.
I know.
And I was like, that's the
you
point.
were. I think the
Uh,
first thing that really happened that you saw was Bach and whoever it was trying to strangle Anderson, right?
Because you made it to poker night.
I made it to poker night.
Yeah, that was the first severe incident, I think.
Yeah.
Beyond just tomfoolery.
So it was like I'm thinking Major went. I mean, the people went nuts on that poor. What was it, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
We got that sorted out. Then the Major just starts talking crazy. He shoots himself in the foot after trying to shoot us, and then like constant brainwave activity, and this is all going on in his head. By the way, he's not speaking out loud, so he's just going over this in his head, and it's like panic, chaos, explosions. Honestly, I wish I had more alcohol.
The major sagely nods her head.
Ugh.
Um, yeah. She looks over the file again and says, what was the last time you saw I'm bad with names, and so this is the part of DMing where I
Yeah,
I slow down.
That's fine. We can
Oh, there you go.
fix it in post.
When was the last time you saw First Lieutenant Anderson? What was the last time you saw him?
Let me double check. Henderson. Jones. Anderson?
Yeah, the lieutenant.
What?
The one you didn't rescue, the other one.
Oh. I was thinking the last time was I saw him in the security office when we were just figuring out that they were cutting our communications off. I believe that's the last time I saw him.
She waits that down and she asks, "Oh, that's an excellent segue." She says, "Who ordered you to cut off communications at the main control tower?"
Well, apparently the liaison dickhead convinced our major to convince us to turn off the communications. I managed to switch it over to shortwave, so we at least had some communication. But I don't know what the hell that was about, other than cutting us off.
Understood. According to my report, Agent Smith, the assigned Doppler liaison officer for this, the communications experiment that was taking place on base during the plane crash, he is currently MIA. Do you know what happened to him?
I did not see him get shot up, and I don't think I ever went very far forward, so I just shake my head no. I was at the back the whole time.
At the back of what?
Well, I mean, out of character. I was in the back the whole time. I didn't see really. I wouldn't have seen as much as the other guys who ran forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but by the time you went in, I think he was prone.
Yeah, he was prone
and
and shot to pieces.
Yeah.
So,
You guys-
in character, my character's like, not a clue.
Yeah, she doesn't know what transpired in the UFO, is what you're getting from this question. Like, she doesn't know
I'm
what
not
happened
mentioning
to
the
Agent Smith.
UFO. I'm not mentioning anything until she asks about it.
Okay, she goes.
So, she asked where he went. I just shake my head and shrug.
Okay, so she asked, was there an altercation with Agent Smith and base personnel?
Yes. They turned hostile after the plane crash. Emphasis on that.
How big of an air quotes do you make with your fingers?
Like Dr. Evil. Just
Nice. She goes, understood. So it sounds like he was threatening the safety of the base personnel, which
Oh yeah.
it seems that these DARPA, the DARPA test team received significant psychological trauma as a result of the plane crash. What is? Do I
May
take it
have
then that
even caused a gas leak,
yes,
possibly.
a major gas leak?
Slow nod.
She goes, what I presume that Agent Smith is deceased?
I presume nothing that I do not know.
She writes that down. She goes, well, seeing Emin Weinbach, as you may have understood, there was a severe amount of incompetence at play at the command level, which is why we're conducting this ongoing investigation. I happily am not. I don't believe you were at fault, and you acted honorably in the situation. However, due to the fact that most of the personnel of this annex are under disciplinary review even before the incident happened, I fear this may reflect poorly on your record. However, I would like, I believe you are of service to the United States, military in the future, and I would like to
Here it is.
retain you as a ongoing assistant and personnel in this investigation and others, and retain your skill set. Would you be amiable to that?
Do I really have a choice in the matter?
She says, she kind of leaves her and goes, "Hey, I am tangentially very sad to tell you that Major Jones committed suicide while in custody last night."
Uh-huh. Just like very flat. Uh-huh. Like,
And
yes,
she
I
goes,
believe you. No, I don't, but I
and
believe you.
you for notice, she like looks honestly sad for about a second. like that I did not make that decision. It's not my fault. I don't like this. And
He's not blaming her. It's just he's seeing the writing on the wall, and it's do or die, literal.
On these investigations, I like to get my agents some additional experience in field operations. As a result, you may be transferred temporarily to an active field unit. Would that be okay with you?
God damn it! I just got
I have
out
to
of
ask your permission to put you back on deployment rotation due to Army.
Is it sunny tropical or is it sunny sand?
I'm so sorry.
I just got out of the goddamn desert, and now I get put into another one. Fine. Whatever.
All right.
I'm here for the ride. That's all I got left.
She writes your responses down in her folder, folds it up, stands up, and goes to shake your hand.
I pointedly don't shake her hand and just like wave off.
It's okay. It's been a long few days.
He's had a bit of trauma.
Yeah.
Not as much as some people.
She knows better to leave it alone.
Yeah. She knows what happened to the last guy pissed him off.
Yeah. So she heads out. All right. That evening, Master Sergeant Olson, you are visited by the Major. She gives you the same overall report as the other two of what officially transpired, and she asks you the same initial question: what was your experience of the night?
Good talk.
Oh, sorry, my mic was off. I said, if I'm going to ask if how secure the room is.
So I didn't catch that. The wind blew the door open.
Not secure at all.
Nope. No, the door just physically blew open. I was like, oh shoot.
Oh, in your house. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
in my house. I'm in the living room.
I want to know how secure the room is.
So you know that in these medical wards like this, they will sometimes have a camera to observe the patient, but there was usually no audio recording. There was an emergency buzzer in the corner to call for assistance if the patient is suffering severe medical distress. There's a small table. There's a bed. It's a quarantine room meant for people that maybe have infectious diseases to be isolated for a few days to make sure they're fine. So it's somewhat comfy, but it's just a hotel room.
Well, mainly I want to know whether or not we could actually have a real conversation, or whether or not.
You probably could. You definitely could.
Okay.
In this situation, it's designed in a way to give you a level of privacy. It works both ways. You can't reach out and they can't reach in.
Okay, well, I want to move so that we're someplace we're not actually in view of the camera, or
Yeah,
at least cannot
there's
be
sort of
reading lips.
yeah. You can stand. You realize that if you stand in the corner directly beneath the camera, you can't be seen. But you both can't fit there.
All right. Well, that's fine. So I'm gonna walk over there and can lean against the wall under the camera.
Yeah, she just finds a chair and kind of generally faces your direction.
All right. So thing is, Major, you and I both know this is bullshit.
She
And if you
nods
don't
her
know
head.
it's bullshit, you definitely don't have the clearance to know to be asking that questions. If you have the clearance, you'd know my record and what I've done. So we just cut to the chase.
She nods and she goes, "Yeah, I have the clearance to see your full record. The thing is, no one has the clearance to have access to this investigation. In fact, there'll probably be no record of it eventually.
That's fine. Not my first rodeo.
Yeah. The thing is,
So what do you actually need to know?
I need to know what in the world happened to the, and she does kind of air quotes, the DARPA team, and what the hell you saw inside the object."
Well, as far as the Derp team, one of them fragged themselves, or one of their other teammates. Shit happened. All guys are kind of going nuts. Something was going on. Definitely wasn't what'd you call it? A gas leak? Hold up, air quotes.
Yes. She goes, "Yep."
I mean, if you saw the van, you saw what happened. It's pretty self-explanatory.
She says, she kind of relaxes her bank. She says, the piece of technology inside the van is supposed to be in a secure storage facility on the other side of the country. It's not supposed to be here.
Well, we didn't open the box. We stayed the hell away from that.
Yeah.
There was some kind of a big ass box in the back of the truck we didn't mess with.
Yeah, that has been contained and sealed.
What else do you need to know? Oh, did you happen to look at the liaison guy?
No, I believe your team did a fairly good job of destroying him.
He did stay
Neutralize-
down, right? I mean,
Yeah,
because if he got him back up after what I did to him,
No,
Yeah, we got problems.
we are very certain that he's not getting back up ever again.
okay, good.
Um,
Oh, what about ET? If you see him again, tell him I'm sorry for
yeah.
knocking him around.
She kind of chuckles. She goes, "In all of my investigations, I believe that method of communication had not been tried before. Amazingly,
It's very effective.
I was surprised. I never really had thought about the fact that their height would reduce their leverage against physical assaults.
Well, he can kind of just pop out of nowhere. I mean,
As far as we know about them, I don't know what was communicated to you, but they are technical crew to another race of entities, which we have never been able to directly contact.
oh, what was that thing that ran out of that got shot up by the Apache? Any word on that?
We'll save that for another time.
All right. So what are you trying to sell me?
So the thing is that you now are a member of a very special club that you only are allowed to know about these things if they happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
As a
So
result,
otherwise, I talk, I die, I don't. I join the club.
yes, you're.
All right.
I'm selling club memberships.
Okay.
And she goes, personally, I like to keep my team members alive and healthy.
Sign me up, Major.
And she goes, okay. So I sign the file. She leaves. All right. let's go to Montiel because I think Cat Hot's on the smoke break.
He is back, but we can go to me anyways.
To be fair and just. Okay. All right. So Montiel, the major enters the room. She says the same stuff. She asked you the same first question. What was your general experience of the night?
Well, Penny's gonna lean in and stare her down, looking somewhere on her face for the knowledge that what she just spouted was entirely bullshit. I suppose it was a lot like that. Any specifics you'd like to know?
She says yes. How did oh my gosh, my computer is freaking out. How did Captain Brigand acquit himself?
Brigand was a fine and honorable man, stuck to his word and didn't shoot us.
Excellent. I am much appreciative of that. What was your team able to recover from the van?
Not sure we were able to recover much. As we were poking around, found a couple of large lead boxes and figured there was probably something radiological in there, so I told everyone to stay the fuck back, and then the computers decided to slag themselves.
Yeah. It seemed that they were tampered with by a thermite explosive. Do you know how that happened?
As I said, they slagged themselves.
Noted. I would appreciate it for the investigation if information...
Are you on the investigation team?
Yes, I am heading this investigation team.
He looks over at the camera, goes back, reaches into his bag. You know, it's amazing what we've been able to come up with over the last few years. All of the tech, gizmos, and equipment, all of the invasion of our personal privacies, but it's amazing. And he pulls out a little light bulb, a couple of batteries. What a little LED battery set up for the infrared range and given enough juice can do for giving us a little bit of privacy. Now, darling, I'm gonna ask you straight up. Is what you're espousing what actually happened, or what the paperwork is going to say?
It's what the paperwork is going to say.
Okay. Glad we're on the same part there.
You appreciate knowing that the DARPA team had illegally gained access to the technology and was running an illegal test. The contents of the van are supposed to be at a secure facility at the other side of the country.
I see.
Now, it's our belief that they bagged a little more than they bargained for, and we scrambled to prevent a mass casualty situation as soon as possible. We appreciate your cooperation, and the work your team did probably saved lives today.
Yeah, I can only hope so. Although, I will say we did take more than a few.
Understood. I do appreciate the thorough work that was done with the incident with Agent Smith. He has been a thorn on our side for some time.
I could see why. Question. Did you know that he was some sort of biologically re-engineered individual?
Yes. We believe at some point several years ago, the private technology, military industrial complex firm that he represents, managed to buy a series of samples stolen from investigation into a similar incident several years ago. And possibly he was contaminated and they transporting those samples and ended up like you saw him today.
Well, that's some highly classified information, and I'm guessing there's a reason why you're able to just freely tell me, isn't there?
Yep. You have been reassigned.
I would say about damn time, but I hazard to ask, assigned where?
To the investigation. However, due to the amount of heat this is generated, I will be temporarily assigning you to a colder location on a different lead.
Well, as long as it's actually physically colder, I'm about sick of the fucking desert. Though, please continue.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you.
God damn it. Well, I suppose I'll be able to fill my time with other things.
Indeed.
Let's say, what if, hypothetically, I was able to recover something of the computers before they decided to slag themselves? Seeing as I'm part of the investigation and all, I suppose it would be my duty and obligation, really, to make sure the right people got it into the right hands.
It would be helpful. There was no technical data about the device, the information review, but hopefully we'd be able to figure out maybe its chain of custody.
Well, let me see what I can find in my little bag of tricks. And he digs into his bag. And he's gonna pull out both of the hard drives.
She gives her eyes go up in surprise. She goes,
I figure there might be something useful on this. I've been going at it. They are encrypted. And my little bag of script kiddie hacks just aren't quite enough to crack it. I have a feeling your people might have something a little bit more potent.
I believe we do. She takes the hard drives and opens up the briefcase that she was carrying around her files in, puts the hard drives inside it and closes it up.
Let it be known that I did not want those falling into the wrong hands. I'm still not entirely certain that they haven't, but your people decided that my people weren't worth killing. So I figure there's something about that is useful.
I appreciate your candor and your help. And she gets up and leaves. All right.
Calhart.
The next morning, Staff Sergeant Calhart, you get a knock at your door, and you see the major standing outside. She pushes in a code and enters the room.
Greet her.
She says, "Hello, Staff Sergeant. Would you mind if I talk to you a bit about the events of yesterday?"
Your floor.
She gives the same summary of events. There's a plane crash, gas leak, contamination, hallucinations, friendly fire incident. She goes, I am happy to say that from what I've heard so far, you've conducted yourself admirably in these events. However, for sake of thoroughness, I need to ask you a few questions.
Send it.
First, was just to get started, what was your general experience of last night?
The night before, it was a clusterfuck. Everybody's
Oh
having
yeah, night before
psychological.
last night now.
Everybody's having psychological breakdowns and delusions. There was multiple fights, people doing stupid shit, and then we had some foreign actors that were portraying themselves as DARPA.
For those foreign actors, how many were there?
There was one agent in charge, I believe 2 technicians, and it looked like 2 to 3 security.
Could you give me a summary of what your knowledge happened to those agents?
Well, they got on base. Apparently, they fed the major some story or gave him some paperwork saying that they were acting under DARPA supervision to conduct some tests. Things didn't pan out. My experience with doing international security operations kind of cued me into like some things not being right. We went to go confront them. At that point in time, we realized whatever they were doing was exasperating whatever psychological damage was happening to people. Saw them as a threat, went to neutralize any weapons that they had. Upon arriving, we noticed that they had done us the favor and turned on themselves. Agent Smith was nowhere to be seen. Once we located Agent Smith, he was in the process of attaining information of a secured nature. So we neutralized him.
Understood. Did Agent Smith or any of the other foreign actors mention any actionable intelligence on who ordered this or when, why, and how it happened?
We got one name from one of the people as they were dying. Stand by. Let me check my notes. I'll pull out my filled notepad. That name was Gavin Ross.
And you just hear her say quietly, "Fuck."
Which I wrote down in my notes as Gavin Was. GABBIN-WASS. I am so... No, I am dyslexic as fuck, so that was probably my bad.
No, I can't say Oz. So...
No, you're good, man.
Loss. Not was. Loss. Okay. But,
You're good.
Oh my gosh, I'm just laughing at myself. Yeah, she goes, well, that is very useful. Did you communicate with the asset that was found at the crash site?
I did not communicate with the asset that was found at the crash site. The asset was secured upon my entry, as I was doing a perimeter check at that point in time. Upon relaying him back to the admin and security offices, we had personnel inside. I was monitoring the outside for additional security protocols.
She's understood. I have to do some follow-ups on that. Something that I believe you were briefed on by Captain Brigand is that these assets are capable of instantaneously sharing information between each other on a form of network. As a result, we heavily disincentivize from communicating with them outside of a controlled environment.
Well, unless he can talk while he's passed the fuck out. I mean,
oh.
Once when I saw him, he was over the shoulder of one of our guys, and he was knocked the fuck out. So I don't think he was talking too much.
She writes this down. She says, so far, I believe your team, has done a excellent job in the situation as it understood. However, due to the fact that most of NX-13 was already under prior disciplinary investigation, I feel that such a serious incident could have blowback on the careers of the personnel involved. I would like to preserve you fine gentlemen as thanks for your service to the U.S. military. However, I believe the only way I have the capability of doing that is recruiting you as part of a further investigation on my team.
You read my 201 file,
Mm-hmm.
so you know I'm washed up.
Yes, but You now currently have knowledge and information that is extremely premium, and I am not allowed to proactively add anyone to this team if you catch my drift.
Ma'am, I'm gonna tell you straight up. There's no way in hell I'm getting promoted or getting into a good spot. If you want me to do a mission for you, give me the orders, tell me who to shoot, tell me where to go.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to say that you'll be heading back to the sandbox pretty soon.
Yeah.
And with that, she stands up and she reaches out to shake your hand.
I will salute her.
She returns the salute. At that point, she leaves the room. All right. So at this point, all of you spend the next few days in quarantine. Eventually, you guys are released. The incident makes local news that a plane crash hit power lines in the local area, causing a localized power outage and a gas leak. They were all the people that you know were injured or missing, including the suicide of Major Jones, are named as casualties of the plane crash. They looks to be like it's covered up as a tragic incident, and NX-15 is temporarily put into hibernation until new personnel can be found. You are all reassigned to Fort Smith in Washington as part of a U.S. Army military police. I forget the exact acronym, but Combat Security Service Fort Unit. So a unit that does MP work and security behind in garrisoned areas behind the front lines.
It's wrong foot patrol.
Yeah, in support of the 7th Infantry Division.
Damn it.
Your group,
because they're in the army now.
Yep. Your group is on rotation for a
My
deployment.
feet
Food's not as good. Food's not as good. You walk a lot.
Hey,
Mhm. Your group's on rotation for deployment in 3 months as part of a upper force in Iraq in preparation for what's starting to be called the Surge. George W. Bush just gave his New Way Forward speech. It's all over the news.
I just try to keep my head down because I know what happened to get me in the current position.
When you arrive, you notice that Captain Spike has been put in command of the company. And it's a newly mustered company drawn from multiple different personnels and specialties. You were given a mission briefing, and you were told that in addition to regular MP duties, you also will be hosting Task Force 10, a special investigation unit as part of Central Command Middle East. This is a collection of personnel from various military and civilian agencies designed to combat international terrorism, drug, weapon, and other contraband smuggling. Some of you may know that this unit previously assisted in recovering various stolen artifacts from the Baghdad Museum using contacts made in hunting down drug and weapon smugglers. They were able to find the lost artifacts in the hands of basically the same people, as many of those industries overlap. You are hosting the personnel and supplying support and security for them. However, very quickly, though, you'll put into a rapid training process to get you back up to deployment readiness standards. And the person put in charge of that is one, let me check. One Lieutenant Colonel Emil Thirst, who is a terrifying man.
Fuck.
though he's currently assigned to the 7th Infantry Division, his other patch shows 1st Special Forces, various, including Ranger School, SEAL School, various tabs on his uniform show lots of action in Africa. The man has an eye patch, several facial scars, some of which look ceremonial, and a large black dreadlocks. He's African American. He's not particularly tall, as many Special Forces guys aren't tall themselves. He also wears a beaded necklace, and you notice his office includes several scroll. Sorry, I'm paying attention. Oh yes.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to stop you. My bad.
Sorry, I was like, ancient scrolls. No. No, yes, you get your ancient scrolls back. I was gonna get to some of that later, I think, but in messages over the next week. But yeah, so Lieutenant Colonel First has a number of like African fetishes in his office, including several statuettes and such. He puts you in a very customized and unique rapid training process, which you guys will know more about shortly.
Oh boy.
In addition to the home process that you'll go over this 3-month period where you, yes, the creepy kind. The home process you'll be going over the next period, you also get a chance to pick a particular course or activity to focus on during this training period that can give more information. And then let me see if I can find the training manual you guys will be using. Because it's fun, and I would like you guys to read it.
I do hope that firearms training is on there because, boy howdy, not being able to shoot nothing is a bit of a detriment.
It won't be. Here, I'm gonna put this in.
Does anybody have language skills?
I
Yes.
know Russian.
Okay.
I do know Russian.
I have a 20% in Farsi. So Iranian Persian.
Okay.
I just have general Arabic.
Okay.
Arabic and Russian.
You are each given a paper copy of the 1st Earth Battalion Training Manual. It is a manual that states it's about the
crap.
future soldier.
Oh.
It espouses meditation,
Wow.
vitamins, exercise,
What is
and-
this nonsense?
Oh boy.
We shall become the
Oh,
men
it's
who
80
stare
art to
at
hell.
goats.
That's beautiful.
Oh dear
How the
lord.
fuck are you giving me a training manual on how to be a hippie?
I love this document so much.
It's so 80 art. This is horrible.
So, as background, this is an actual training manual the U.S. Army created. This is real.
Why?
It doesn't surprise me.
The
No,
warrior
this is real.
monk? What?
You know.
Yep, they put money into this.
This manual was created from the ideas and teachings of over 100 groups on the New Age frontier of the west coast of the United States. No shit.
Mhm.
Oh, I saw one of these.
I love that by the second page there's already just like a gargled line right through the middle of it.
It's not
saw-
the only one.
I know,
I
saw-
yeah.
I saw one of these in a psychiatric hospital.
Thinkers in the third wave know that collecting
Our
solutions
chat
just
saying
increases
money at
your
work.
options.
Yeah, makes me feel safe.
Oh, there's a section here on emergency skills, such as basket weaving and making coffins.
Well, coffins, yeah, you need that.
carpets.
Oh, carpets.
It teaches you how to make a rug.
You know what? This will make some fine toilet paper when the Johns inevitably run out.
Yes. Yes. Keep it with you. Keep it close.
Don't tell the major or whoever's in charge.
Oh no, the lieutenant colonel will absolutely have your ass.
Can we have?
They have the chakras.
You are told you are required to memorize this by the end of the 3-month period.
Oh God.
That's not
You don't-
happening.
You don't have to memorize this in real life.
Please
Oh
don't.
yeah.
New
I think you would
Age
actively
emphasis
become
for a
stupid.
samurai. Seek
Someone's
your
gonna
own
get shot
personal
if I
path
have
to
to.
God.
Does your costume communicate?
Yeah. So, a fun fact: a actual U.S. Army colonel that went to Vietnam came back to the West Coast, became a hippie, drank so much of the Kool-Aid he thought this could be used in combat, wrote a training manual, and the military bought it and believed him.
Well,
Dear God.
It's
You're
just
all
getting
doomed.
better and better as it goes down the line.
Be a gorilla guru.
A royal mind.
Say that 6 times fast.
Oh no. What?
I mean, this thing looks
Why
like
is-
someone
what
wrote it when they
is-
were on acid.
They probably were.
They definitely were.
Probably not
Every
just
monkey
acid
must go
either.
from point A to point B. Will
You
shift his
guys also start to
most
notice that a lot of people on the space drink bottled water.
Motier is going to make sure that it is in fact water in those bottles of water.
Oh, it is. You just notice that no one's using the taps, even though you're next to
I'm
a
not using
freshwater
it
lake.
either.
Can we get one of those nice water refinery trucks and refine our own?
It's called a water buffalo, and absolutely. Who's my logistics?
Oh, like Stephen actually has 3 of the damn things from like Vietnam or whatever.
Mhm.
It's
they're
probably
mixing
still got
everything.
mud from Vietnam in the bottom of those
Probably.
barrels.
This is
So-
like the actual purification deal. It
Yeah.
has all the crap in the back. The side drops down. The nice little
This
platform to work
bitch
on.
has
Love that
bibliography. He had to cite this fucking shit.
Yeah,
This is
it's a
amazing.
military U.S. Army military
Oh,
training
crap.
manual.
This is
It's official.
amazing.
Oh dear lord!
What?
Welcome to Psychic Boot Camp.
Oh, brother.
Well,
So our
Dude,
characters are
stand down
supposed
and
to
fucking
memorize
mouth.
this.
Mm-hmm.
so long as they don't have me staring at goats for the next week.
Oh.
Oh my
funny,
God! There's a
Shut
picture
up.
on here.
Shut up.
There's a picture on here that's labeled high tech and high folk, and
Yes.
on the dude's ruck is divining tools, like divining water,
Yes.
Yeah, a dowsing rod.
and a ginseng regulator. What the fuck?
Night vision
So,
foodstuffs.
So what are those the deal they used in the last Metal Gear where he keeps setting soldiers up in the air?
Oh, the photon device.
Yeah. Can we get one of those who's get airlifted out of here? Because honestly,
Just heat the
getting
commanding officer
airlifted-
into
no,
space with
no.
it.
I would rather get airlifted out of that naked than to go through this.
On page 47, they got the demon core.
Oh no. I'm still
With the-
scrolling through this on the screen.
I would have at least expected that the army would have cleaned up the formatting. Like, come on, man.
Oh
I'm
no!
sure
Yeah,
he's
it's
not
so
one of
much
those
of it's
He's
handwritten.
guy.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's just here.
It's barely
probably
comprehensible.
This was probably set up to be
that's
turned
just a
into
type
like a
set.
hip pocket book.
Yeah, it's a field manual.
Oh, whoops. That
So-
one's got
so,
garbled.
So how thick is it? Can it stop a bullet?
No, it's a little pocket.
Oh.
It's a weak
The
book.
pages are very thin. It's like Bible paper.
So how many of these do I need to use to have extra body armor? How many layers of this shit are we talking here?
I don't know.
Not enough. There are not enough
don't
on the
know.
base.
Tell you what, if you get
Strategy
bored
of
enough,
face pressure.
give me a roll of duct tape, and we'll use you as the testing target.
Because I would probably be cracking by about now. I can't read this shit again.
What
He
is
probably
it?
has already read this. He's probably
Oh.
already read this shit.
You guys read the dedication.
Peace
Read the
technology?
dedication.
Yeah,
Read
it's
the
great, isn't it?
dedication.
Where is it?
Bottom?
Page 51.
Is that at the bottom?
Yeah.
This mini course was printed by Howard Communications International. Funds were provided by our friends at the Pacific I can't
Institute.
read that. Pacific Institute. Special thanks to Sun Bear, who presented this work to Great Spirit at the Medicine Circle in Ojai
Ojai. Yeah.
Foundation. The name was the Foundation. What kind of cult shit is this?
This book was written by a
Well, no,
very
no,
sane
It's
man.
not even.
I'll have
It's
you
not
know.
even cult shit, right? Like, it's just. It's like he did a speed tour of a bunch of different individual pieces of cult shit and stitched it all together.
I'm
It's
just
not
imagining
even one
Reinbox just looking at this, looks at the commanding officer, looks at this, just shakes his head and walks off.
I'd probably say I ain't reading this shit again.
Is Emil looks like he's seen some shit. Like he looks like he'd break you into like a toothpick and then eat one side of you. Like
That's nice.
I'm sorry,
Is
sir, but I'm not
Zodiac-
reading this shit again.
But
I can't. My brain can't handle it.
1990s environment. What is
Oh god.
Wayfair?
I want to go find
16
Lieutenant Colonel
dimensions.
Shannon now.
In 1990, there will be 5 new additions, or 5 new areas of taxpayers must bear, or 5 new possible ways for the ultimate conflict to be triggered.
Alrighty,
There
so
was-
we got
There
we
must
got to
have some-
suffer through that for a week. What else happens, Handler?
yeah. So basic summary is you guys are gonna do that for almost 3 months.
Oh dear
And
lord.
then
3
you're
months.
getting shipped out to Baghdad.
Happily. Happily.
Happily,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're in
They
Washington.
found the only place in the country where Baghdad, we're getting sent to Baghdad as an upgrade.
Mhm.
Away,
So
away from the very special commander.
yeah, so in between, oh no, the commander's going with you.
Oh,
Oh
no.
Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody
Yeah.
have a thermite
Him and
grenade
his
anymore?
the ceremonial tribal spear that he brings to PT.
And he will absolutely beat your ass.
Mhm.
I don't doubt it.
He's not
So-
fucking around.
I'm not provoking this man, but I'm also planning my way out if I have to.
So the tribal spear is actually not out of the ordinary. I've seen stranger things.
Yeah, no, that's pretty normal,
Mhm.
right? Like, well, he's what sort of tribal spear? Like, I guess probably African, right? Central African.
Yeah, like an African, Central African, like
Okay.
Zulu hunting spear.
Those
Okay,
things
yeah,
are
that's
generally
excellent.
kind of small.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a-
baton with
it's
a
a jumped
flint
up-
point.
Yep, it's a jumped up
So-
baton.
Mhm.
Could he have an accident with a grenade in Scott at night sometime, perhaps?
No, I would strongly suggest not doing that.
Hold on, is the first lieutenant black?
The lieutenant colonel is African American. Yes.
Okay, thank goodness.
You actually
Sorry.
okay. Let's just do this part real quick. Roll military science check
Okay,
about his
back to
office.
Any other?
crap.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
And I can give you this fun briefing.
Damn, I'm horrible at it.
I know exactly what the hell it is. Whatever it is.
Yay.
So for those that passed, you noticed from
Three
a
of us
few
have-
things in his office.
He was at 40%. That's funny.
Yeah. That the
Nope.
Nope.
that the colonel has spent basically a decade in Africa Command, or longer doing deep cover shit and like big spook shit. You pretty sure you noticed something involving Comey and the Lord's Army and
Tony and the
yeah,
LRA?
Comey. Yep.
Oh,
Like some sort of war trophy, like way in the back of his office. And
So
it looks
he's
like
been kicking around like North.
Does he
Central
have any
Africa.
child soldiers?
I spelt the Z's wrong. Sorry, just getting distracted by this manual.
yeah, and you're starting to notice that like some of the like animal teeth on his like necklace and bracelet. Like he wears this necklace under his uniform at all times. Is
Like
real.
human?
These are real teeth, like from real animals.
Oh, I
Some of
never
them
doubted
possibly
they were
invented.
real.
Yeah, and same thing with the stuff in his office. It's all completely authentic, and that's sort of terrifying way.
Please
'Cause
tell
you
me he
like- you
speaks
know-
like
you know
Mike
those
Tyson.
Yeah, like those offices that like will buy shit online and be like, "Oh look, I got this cool wood lemonade or whatever thing." There's none
I'm
of
just
that in his
imagining
office.
this
It's all
guy
real.
looks like death incarnate, and then he speaks like Mike Tyson.
You're essentially
Now
describing
you're
just
gonna
about.
sit down
He-
right there,
He is
motherfucker.
originally from the West Coast. I'm just desperately trying to find where on the wall I left the photo of him.
I'm just imagining he has this high-pitched voice.
He's an undercover special forces lieutenant colonel. You don't have a picture of him. You're the GM, and you don't have a picture of him.
Yeah. No, well, they give you one in one of
Oh.
the things on him. He's an
The
existing
biological
character, but
one.
I can't find
I
it.
was-
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's in the handler's guide.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
making a joke.
I can't find the picture of it because it's such a dope picture.
It's a very good picture.
It's a very dope picture. I'll have to find it. But
Like this guy, he is a hell of a guy.
yeah,
So it'd be nice to him or not die.
yeah.
God damn it.
So as far as gameplay wise, I'll figure out when the next session is, but I'll give you guys your choice of what training to do between now and next session, and then the home activities we'll play in that RP section, and then I'll probably publish a packet of the intel leads because you're gonna be open up as assistants for this basically intel collection shop, right? And assisting in their missions. And so I'm gonna put a big roster of leads out, and then we can start discussing them next session. So
Alrighty.
Alright.
awesome.
Dear God, this thing is horrifying.
I know. I just wanted to leave that little nugget for you guys.
Hey, I'm a dumbass. You said that you're going to give us training on the sideline, or
Oh, and they
like
have.
we're
Yes.
choosing it now?
Oh, no, that's something else.
I didn't get around to writing that up, but as soon as I
Okay.
do, I'm gonna publish
This
it here
has
so
a
you guys.
bibliography.
Yeah.
What the
So
fuck?
basically, each training will be like, I'm going to give you like a list of 10. You pick 2, and then each training will have an accompanying skill test. And how well you do at the skill test will be how much of a gain you get from that training.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's just a way because you guys know some spooky fucking shit just happened, right? And now you're being sent on a weird secret mission to Iraq. Part of you took a nap. You took a nap the first 2 days you were here. But after that, you were like, well, I need to get ready because this might get really, really bad.
Yeah.
And this is what that represents. You're at the Fort Smith in Washington is a base that gets people ready to go to the Middle East, and you're partially doing that and partially doing the Colonel's fun special training.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
So you get to choose kind of what you spend your brain power and spare time actually working on.
We're in fucking Washington State. Damn.
Yep.
It's beautiful. Damn
Good.
shame.
Thank God for now,
Fucking
at
over-
least.
It's overcast except for like 3 days out of the year, and none of those are going to be the days we're there.
Hey,
It's not
it's
that
not
bad.
desert. It's not desert.
We're out of the desert.
We're
Yeah.
out of the desert for the moment. Enjoy
Yeah,
it.
Yakima,
It's-
they've got Yakima. That's a desert.
Shut up.
I mean, you're in Washington in April.
It's
It's
raining.
April's not that bad.
At least it's not winter.
Yeah, it's March, April.
Yeah, it could be winter. You're right.
It's all slush. You can make a snow
Fuck it.
cone out of anything.
You don't want to.
Fuck it, Motier wants to go for a motorcycle ride.
Plenty of places to do it. You can go up Mount Rainier for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys get, you get stuff back. But yeah,
I
So,
just
with all
imagine
that,
Reinbach shuts himself up in his dorm or whatever for the first week, just trying to process what's going on anytime he's not training or whatever.
How close is that to Lewis McCord?
oh, it is. I think it is Lewis McCord. I am